Hunters.
Hey everyone, happy Sunday. Happy QB Air anniversary.
Yes. Well, I don't know.
What is the exact date?
Is it the anniversary of QB Air or just a coin hunt anniversary?
Coin hunt anniversary, QB
That
Air
is QB
event.
Air. Yes. Hey, Huff, I want to know why you gave us a jack-o'-lantern. I'm not ready for fall. Please don't do this to me.
I am so ready for fall. It is way too hot out here.
Seriously, it's too cold here.
What?
Yeah.
Our weather has reversed.
Yeah. So last night I was relaxing outside for a bit before I went to bed, and I want to say it was like 60 degrees, and I had sweatpants and a sweatshirt on, and I was still cold. And then this morning when I woke up, I went outside, and it was like 52 degrees.
Wow. I'm jealous.
No, sucked. I would much rather have 100 degrees, and I can just sit out, and I can be warm, and it'd be nice.
Come visit. Now is the perfect time.
Yeah.
It was literally 2 days ago. It was at work, 98 degrees and raining. Like, I don't know when we became Florida, but we are Florida now.
It sounds like Florida.
There was a hurricane in San Diego.
Oh, yeah. I heard about that.
I have no idea what's going on.
Wow.
This is super bizarre for us. So I'm already ready for fall.
Wow. So Hoth says seeds and cauldron sounds, of course. Oh, well, yeah, we have the cauldron sounds. And yes, we're dropping seeds, which, because I hadn't been in the Discord much and I hadn't really paid attention to that, I was like, why the hell am I getting pumpkin seeds? And then so like I searched pumpkin in the Discord, and like there were a bunch of comments about how that's what the wombat eats. So okay, whatever.
Right.
I have way too many pumpkin seeds.
You want to hear a funny story about this too? Is as I was trying to get some keys for QB Air, literally the only resource in my inventory that I'm willing to sell was pumpkin seeds. And this is prior to knowing that they were even dropping for this event. And then then there was the discussion in the Discord of like, well, they're holding on to, they know the recipe and they're holding on to it and blah, blah, blah. And they could be selling or gathering resources. And I'm over here selling pumpkin seeds like an idiot. And now, like, if you look back on it, people probably think like, oh, yeah, Marvin's mama knew that there was going to be pumpkin seeds, and that's why she put them in the auction house.
Guys, we had no clue there were pumpkin seeds.
If any of you watch this stream regularly, you know I'm a resource hoarder. And so I was desperate for these keys, and that's the only reason why I would ever put those on the auction house. And look it. I regret it instantly. I shouldn't have put any up there because you never know.
You know what's funny is that last week before the event started, I was like, man, I really need some keys. Like, what am I doing? Like, this is bad. So I put some stuff up on the auction house, and I put up the dirty rags, the rusty bolts, the pumpkin seeds, and I don't know, there was something else like that up there. They actually sold quite well. I was surprised. And honestly, no, it probably was a good thing that you sold those, because I think the value is like dropping dramatically now because people are getting so many freaking pumpkin seeds. What are we going to do with them? Like, yeah, we want to print the wombat, but like so many of us have so many from last year.
Yeah, right.
It's like,
I mean, I'm guessing the wombat's probably going to take like 2,000 of those. So our inventories will all be wiped clean eventually, but that's only 500 of us. So
I mean,
what the heck else are we going to do with this?
It's crazy because like, so our last stream, we were talking about like the recipes for the different anniversary QBs. And, you know, we had found out about the fine silk, and we had found out about, what's the other one? The cinnamon sticks.
Yeah.
And it was like, I was like, okay, those make sense. And then when we released ours, and ours was supposedly fine silk, I was like, that seems really stupid. Like, because the other one uses fine silk, you think that they would pick another resource that people have a lot of that is not valuable. I think I even mentioned golden thread. And then we found out, oh, he gave us the wrong recipe. And so I sent the wombat to help everyone correct that. I hope you guys liked the little wombat.
I thought it was so cute. Yeah. But I literally died laughing when I got that message from Illusion Weaver literally the next morning. Like, hey, I might have given you the wrong recipe for the stream last night. It's like, dude, yeah. What?
But it's crazy. But like it makes sense that they basically, when they do stuff like this, they're picking specific resources that are so cheap that no one even wants to bother selling them. They're like taking these resources that no one cares about and making them worth something again, right? So the pumpkin seeds make sense because I want to say that was like the least valuable thing ever in the auction house. Like no one bothered selling it because no one cared to buy it, and like now all of a sudden it's like, yeah. Anyway.
Hey, Nikki made it. Good to see you.
Hey, Nikki. Hey, Rain.
And Rainstorm and Jybone and Zenny and Hoff and Luke and Trugoy. Trugoy, we've missed you.
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody. Hope the event is going great for all of us. I'm sure we all have buckets of pumpkin seeds.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my God. I never thought I would hate seeing crypto boxes.
Oh my God.
They piss me off so much now, especially when you hit system vaults. Yeah, it's like, I don't even want this. Like, no, I would have rather not hit it than hit it and get a crypto box.
Right.
Like,
that's the gamble, though.
The keys are so much more worth it.
Yeah, for sure. I like the mechanic of being able to choose, and like the animations are going by a lot quicker.
Yeah.
But I would pick resources every time. So
yeah.
Just like default me to that, please.
Right. Right.
But I totally agree. I told Marvin's house, I go, getting crypto from a system vault feels bad.
Honestly,
I don't like this.
It even feels bad from a user vault.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want that right now.
Have you gotten a green key back, though? For some reason, those feel like way more special now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Those are definitely great. Yeah. Because I don't know that I even thought about the fact that if we're picking crypto, we're not getting keys back. But that's true. We're not. So I guess that makes sense why my key stack is going down a lot faster than it normally would.
Yeah, that and all of the horrible trivia categories.
Oh, tell me about it.
I so many wasted blue keys on these damn categories. Last night I started screenshotting all, because we're just in the habit of wanting to do the timer, right? Yeah. And it doesn't really matter like 66% of the time, because if we're getting resources, then the payout it's not like, dynamic resource rewards.
Right.
So I wasn't really worried about it, but like my habit is like, just pick the first one. You need to get it perfect. And I've gotten so many questions wrong where I've started taking screenshots. I've gotten really good at the art category. You'd be proud.
I mean, especially the pictures ones. The pictures ones are like, I don't know. There's one that really gets me. It's like a super abstract drawing of a face.
Yeah.
And I've gotten it multiple times, and I've tried different answers each time, and I keep getting it wrong, so I'm not sure. I'm pretty good at, like, I've gotten most of the other ones, like, they're just easy guesses, but that one, there's a couple of options that could be, like, a face of someone.
Is that the one, it's like are you thinking, is it like Pablo Picasso abstract?
It's like yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang it. Now I can't remember.
It's like a white background, and like it's just like, I don't know, it looks like a 5-year-old drew like a face of something, and it's really mean looking, and I don't know. So if anyone knows the answer to that question, please tell me. And looking at the chat, Nikki's saying she would be super pissed if she couldn't get crypto. So Nikki, I want to know, are you actually clicking on crypto, like trying to get crypto during the event? Because I think that
I think accidentally fat thumbing crypto. every once in a while. And I'm like, dang it. I wanted to pick resources.
See, I think the key is hold your phone in your right hand when you hunt.
Mm-hmm.
And then that thumb is just on that side and just click on it with your thumb. And it's kind of hard to reach over to the crypto thing depending on how wide your phone is.
You're right.
But yeah. Anyway.
Nice. Everybody's gotten, well, a few people, Hoth, Zenny. Feels good when you get that green key back. Yeah. It's like we almost forgot that they dropped. And then they would drop and you're like, oh, yes.
Yeah. Like, okay, so I found out the first day, you know, they had like, the key cards were dropping in like 5s at first, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But then I think within like the first 5 vaults that I hit, I got a 50.
Of the key cards?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
and I was like, there was like, I was alone in my car at the time because it was like the night hunt when the event first started, and I was like, I like cheered out loud.
I would have too.
And then like I didn't really like get a lot of key cards, and I'm like, oh shit, okay. And my brain for some reason misremembered, even though we were the ones that revealed the recipe, my brain misremembered and thought the pilot took 500 instead of 2,000.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
And I got to a point where I was almost there, and I was like, oh man, am I gonna like
be the first?
Well, I didn't have any illusions that I was gonna be the first, but I thought I could maybe make top 5, and then I realized, oh fuck.
Shit. My brain was 2,100 more of these.
Yeah, my brain was like, okay, 100 key cards for the common, 200 for the rare, and then 500 for the epic. Not 100, 500, and 2,000. Like,
dude, so many key cards.
But I'll have to say, like, that first night, I think I got the 500 drop, or the 500. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? The 50 drop of key cards, like, once. But then the second day, that would have been, what, Friday? Friday? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I want to say I got it, like, 5 or 6 times.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. RNGesus, baby, is on your side.
Well, kind of. I mean, kind of, yes, kind of. Well, okay,
I got my first one yesterday, so.
Oh, yeah. I had the very, very first vault of the entire event that I hit. I got the flight attendant blueprint. The very first vault.
That's sick. Awesome.
And then my second vault the next morning, I got the pilot.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I'm usually the unluckiest person during RNG events. Like, for a bunch of those, a bunch of the past ones, I've actually had to buy the blueprint in the auction house or like buy the QB or something. But yeah, I got them so quick, and I was like, holy crap. Okay. So what's going to be hard about this event? Turns out it's the key cards. Even with the 50s, like, I still have, let's see, I printed Zach, right, so that I could do the mystery box thing, right?
Yeah.
Which, that's another story. But I still only have, I'm pulling it up to see how many key cards I have. I currently have 1,500.
Okay. Wow.
I haven't printed the flight attendant, even though I could. And I haven't printed the pilot. But, like, I decided I'm not printing the flight attendant until I get enough to print the flight attendant and the pilot, and then I will spend the key and do the prints. Because otherwise, if I never get enough, which I'll get enough, it's gonna happen unless something crazy happens. But if I would never get enough, then I'm not gonna spend the red key, and I'm not gonna print the flight attendant. I'll save those first prints for some leaderboard run at some point.
That's fair. I would say the only thing, I was in the same mindset, and then I realized that once you put in the red key, you get the boarding pass.
Oh, so, you get it then?
Yes.
Oh.
So it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to put the red key in the quests the quest line, because if you finish, great, you get your tickler. If you don't, you still got your boarding pass, and you progress through a little bit of the ways, but you're not like losing anything.
Right. And then those cost
which I guess you could
red
also
keys anyway later.
in the shop. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So might as well just get it now. And then if you wanted to sell it, you could do that too. So
yeah.
There's a few ways of looking at it, but yeah,
That's
I was in the same boat as you. Like, I'm not printing anything. I'm always so stubborn. And then you're like, we need to see more flight attendants. And I'm like, oh, fine, I'll print it.
Oh yeah, no, I don't care. Everyone else will do that. I ain't doing it. I mean,
once again, have you seen Kevo's recent meme? We are once again asking the developers to increase the drop rates.
Yeah, yes, I saw that
please, one. Please. Yeah. I'm at like 800 key cards, and I printed the flight attendant and the marshaller, so I'm down whatever 600.
So we're in about the same spot then, because I have about flight attendant amount more than you.
Nice.
And I haven't printed it, so yeah.
Yeah. How are you doing on pilot hats? Those things were also very elusive for me for like the first 2 days. Didn't see a one, and then I talked to Illusion Weaver at like 3 a.m, and he's like, how's the event going for you? This is all in the public, in Hunter's Hangout, not in DMs. And I was like, well, I have one pilot hat, but I really like the mechanics, and this is great. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. And then all of a sudden the next day I was getting pilot hats. I now have 5, and it's just the key cards. I gotta get this show on the road.
Okay, so apparently RNGesus decided to just show up in my life for this event, because I got one in like one of the first 5 vaults that I got. I think by the end of Friday, I had 8.
Oh my god!
And then
you had blueprints, pilot hats, and enough key cards to print the flight attendant by yesterday.
Oh, easy.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's amazing.
I probably had like a 1,000 key cards yesterday.
Holy smokes!
But I mean, yesterday we'll talk about that when we talk about walking, because yesterday.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I currently have 11 hats.
Oh my god! I'm so jealous.
Yeah. Nikki, the marshaller comes out of the quest chain. So like when you I think it's after the 2 mystery boxes, after the yellow key, that's when you get the Zach marshaller QB. Blueprint. So yeah, you got to do the quest chain thing in order to get that.
Yeah. I did have good RNG luck though the first day, because both of the blueprints dropped for both me and Marvin's house. So we were like, okay, great, got that out of the way. Now how the heck are we going to get these 2,000 key cards?
I know. I think we've got like more than half the event left. So I expect to have it by the end of tomorrow.
It's hard, dude. I like being first.
I know.
I was so bummed the way this all rolled out, because I had it ready to go. I had my day off planned, the day of the event, and the following day, and man.
And then they pushed it back.
I know. Ugh. It's okay. Yeah. You can't win them all. Rubik's brought me back down to earth. He was like, okay, well, you can't finish all of them. And I said, whoa. Yeah. I'm definitely finishing this one. I'm just not going to be top 5, okay? It's fine.
What you did get a top 5 for an event, right? Was it Hawaii?
Hawaii.
Yeah. Honestly, especially the way my luck has been going, if I really pushed and kept hunting like in the car at some point, I probably could have made top 5.
Yeah.
Easily. Like my luck has been crazy.
Gotten a first print too. If not both.
Maybe. I don't know. I was thinking I was kind of close, like when wait, has anyone gotten first print for George yet?
Yeah, I think wait. I think so.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I've seen them both on the leaderboard.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I missed who got that, because I remember seeing the first print for Laura, and then I think Conman and Toasties both got Laura. And then I don't think I must have missed the other one.
Was it? Oh, dang. Now I'm trying to think. I know Kevo got a first print too. Anyways.
Yeah.
Kevo so many of those notifications.
Kevo got the Zach first print.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Good.
And honestly, so that's interesting. So the mystery box thing in the quest line.
Yes.
I didn't find the article, like, for some reason, like, because I wasn't in the Discord, and it didn't go out on Twitter, I don't think, and they didn't, like, put it in an announcement or something. It was literally just, like, in Hunter's Hangout announcement, but they didn't, like, ping everyone or anything like that. I didn't read the article until after the event started.
Yeah, it was hard to find it again.
Yeah. And then
even in the video, it's kind of hard to tell, because like where you have to equip what, you know, the QBs and stuff. I got so nervous at the end, because I'm like, do we have to have both of the pilots in order to progress? Like, what the
I can't imagine them ever doing that to us.
But it looks different than the one on top. Like the flight attendants, it just like rotates through the three of them, and then for whatever reason, George and Laura are like split in half, and I'm like, what the heck, you guys?
Yeah, but if you remember past ones, they did the same thing. They did the split, but I think it's because there's three, and how do you split the three?
Yeah.
And make make it so you can still tell there's three different ones. Yeah,
makes sense. I just got super nervous and was like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah.
Are they going to be dropping a shit ton of resources? I hope.
Right.
No.
So
the answer to that is no.
Here's my thing. Here's my issue. The mystery box thing. So I didn't know about it, so I didn't save my mystery box. So I missed that one. And then I didn't, like, I don't know if anyone mentioned it. I wasn't paying attention. So I assumed it was going to be just like the vault count thing, where even if you're not on that block, it counts them down.
Right. Like, and retroactively counts or whatever.
Right. So the end of the first night, I had 3 vaults left to hit to finish out that big one. So it was like, what was the first one? Like 20 or something like that. And then it
vaults,
was,
and then 100.
And then it was 100.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had 3 vaults left to hit, and I decided, like, if I wanted to go get those 3, I was going to have to drive far. I knew my boyfriend was at home waiting for me to go to bed and blah, blah, blah. So I was like, I'll just get them tomorrow morning. It's just 3. It's not a big deal. So I come home, I get my mystery box, thinking that it was going to
second one
count. Yeah. And it didn't. And I was like, seriously, all I had to do was hit 3 more vaults, and then I could have got, like, now I had to wait another whole 8 hours. And then so when I saw that Zach print, I was like, man, I don't even have the freaking blue, like, I'm not even close to having the blueprint yet. I still have to wait for like 2 more freaking mystery boxes.
Oh, dude.
it was frustrating.
And I think even if you did go through the 100 vaults, I think you still, the other confusing mechanic is you still have to click on it.
Yeah.
And so people automatically assumed, like, oh, okay, click through the vaults and like progress down, but like you have to click on the mystery box thing again, or it still won't count.
Yeah. So, that was a little bit frustrating.
I like it because it was like good in slowing down the event. And like prevent against the like zombie hunting.
Right.
But at the same time, like, let's be a little bit more explicit about how these mechanics work.
Yeah.
Help us hunters.
Right. Though, I mean, if you think about it, the way they've always done this game is like, you kind of have to figure it out. And so, I mean, it's not like it's any different. And that's kind of one of the things we all loved about it, is that you kind of just figure it out as you go. And so, like, it's my own fault for not like reading up on stuff in the Discord. Like I was being super lazy that night, like just not paying attention. Like I don't know. I don't. Yeah. I'm not like everyone else. I'm not like out the door as soon as reset happens. Like that doesn't happen because like if I want to hunt my loop at night, I have to go late. Like there's so much traffic that I can't, and the vaults are so close together that unless I'm walking, which I'm not going to do after dark, like I can't.
You're going to pass. Out. Yeah.
So, and I can always go back and get them, but like that, just driving back and forth the same road like 4 times just to make sure I get all the vaults is not fun. So I wait until like 11 or midnight or whatever. So
that's smart. Yeah. That's my favorite time to hunt too. And that's literally the time that we've been hunting because I don't leave work until 1 a.m. So I'm like, okay, time to go. Let's go. Yeah. 3 hours. We were out hunting until 3 a.m. last night. I think we were still in Hollywood. And then I had to be at work this morning at 9:30.
Oh, God.
Haven't even gotten any hunting in today, but it is what it is.
You didn't hunt at all today?
I did a little bit, like, you know, to and from work.
This sun. This is what I've been doing. See this? It's like my coin hunt bib. Or wait, what's that necklace that God, Ruth Bader Ginsburg wore? What did she call it? I
forget.
But she had
like,
that like
collar.
Yeah, it was like her collar of justice or something like that.
Yeah.
This is my collar of coin hunt.
Right. This is what the real hunters look like.
Yeah. And it's crazy. It's been cold, but obviously the sun's still out. No problem.
Yep. The sun, you're still looking like the summer QB.
Yeah. You can get this in the winter in Oklahoma. Our sun, for some reason, like Oklahoma is closer to the sun than anywhere else. Like, wow. I don't understand it. Yeah.
That ozone. Funny that you were just saying that though, like about figuring out the game, because Nikki said, I seriously do not know how this game is going to go viral when old school players have a hard time finding out how to play.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of saying it in response to her saying that because.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the people that give up don't get free money, so bye.
Even though right now we don't even want the free money.
Yeah,
frick the money. Get the money away from me. Just give me the key cards. I want all
I don't want
cards.
the damn cryptos. Yeah.
Like, can you imagine if we print 2 pilots and they're both the same one the first time?
Oh my God, we're not even done at 5. You just reminded me.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. Plus 3 flight attendants. That's $1,500 for the flight attendants. But that's only if we get all 3. Like, if we print it the second time, we get a duplicate. Like, we really, really, really need these freaking key cards.
Key cards. Like, now.
Yeah.
Hey, Illusion Weaver, you want to jump in here really quick and say, oh my God, the pilot is happy seeing all of the flight attendants on the leaderboard. More resources for everybody.
Yeah. Thank you, Jybone, the descent collar. Yes, the descent collar is what I was thinking of. Anytime I see a big necklace like that, I can't help but think of Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Yep.
So.
Accurate.
Yeah. So let's go over like who's gotten firsts or top 5 everywhere. So this one's interesting. So first of everyone, but also first in the U.S. was Conman.
Woo-woo!
So when I designed Conman's custom hunter jersey, on the front he's got his custom QB, and he said to me, he's like, hey, so I got one of the top 5 Hawaii NFTs, and I'm really proud of it, and I worked really hard for it. So is there any way we can also put that on the shirt? And I was like, oh, yeah, of course. Like, how about I just, like, grab the picture of it off the wiki, and I'll just put it in your QB's hand. And so, God, like, cute. That's the design. It's his custom QB with the top 5 Hawaii NFT in his hand. And I was
feel
like,
I remember seeing this. Yeah.
yeah. I was like, Conman, you're going to have to get a new custom shirt now for your new, with like the second NFT in it. Like, I mean.
Right. This one he should get like with, we have to get like a mock-up of whatever the inside of our headquarters looks like, so he can have like his framed NFTs, you know, like on the wall while he's in there. And it can just be like a picture of his headquarters, like a view as like a little shoebox, you know?
Right. And it's interesting because like he also got his custom hunter outfit as a sweatshirt, which I can't imagine he's been wearing much lately because everywhere is hot.
Yeah.
So maybe
where does Conman hunt? I forget. I want to say Oregon, but I feel like that might be Cole that I'm thinking of.
I honestly don't
I feel
know.
like he's somewhere on the west coast somewhere, but I don't know exactly where.
I can't imagine he's actually been able to wear it hunting, like unless he just hunts in his car with air conditioning blasting. So if he hasn't even gotten to wear it yet and it's already obsolete because it only has one of his NFTs, I'm like, man,
you got to get another one.
Yeah. Yeah. So
that's exciting though. Congrats, Conman. We're super happy for you.
Congrats. Definitely.
Well deserved. How the heck did you do that though?
Right?
I'm so impressed.
So quickly. He must have had the 50
Those
drops like I did, and like the pilot hats, like he must have had the same luck as me, except actually worked hard.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's like, so awesome. And then our boy Toasties coming in second place.
Woot woot, Toasties.
Toasties, you're making me look bad over here in Santa Monica, okay? I'm gonna have to give up my crown and give it to Toasties.
Yeah, I mean he got the top 5 finish last month, and he got like, that's some hard work over there.
Yeah, and he's #1 local, so he's doing all of his walking and printing and all that good stuff. And he's also started that content that he's been talking about, his YouTube channel. So
awesome. Yeah,
anybody wants to look for that. Yeah, good stuff.
He's also ordering a custom hunter outfit, and hopefully he sees this and lets me know if he wants to put his NFT on there, because I think that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, which one though? My goodness.
Both of them.
His global top 5. Yeah, in both hands.
Yeah, there you go. Well, wait. His toast. Does he have something in his hand? His buttered toast? No, maybe he doesn't have something in his hand.
I can't remember.
Me neither.
I think he's just wearing his chain.
Yeah.
He's got the butter.
And then the Bitcoin thing is in like syrup? No. What is it? It's like drippy. Is it like actual butter or something?
I think it's butter.
Is
it?
I
think it's supposed to be
butter.
But
it's not.
Yeah.
Is it butter colored? I didn't remember it being butter colored.
Butter colored. That's such a strange sequence of words.
Okay, I'm wrong. It is butter colored. It kind of looks like cheese. It looks way more like cheese, but it is butter colored.
Butter colored again.
And what I was thinking was in his hand is not actually in his hand. There's a toaster next to him.
Oh, that's right. That's what it is.
Yeah.
The Toastmobile. Okay, enough about you, Toasties. Congrats for second place.
Right. And second overall too, right? Because Toasties finished before anyone in Canada or UK, right?
Yeah, I think so. I was actually surprised that
Canada was not.
Yeah.
Well,
we hit all top 5 in the US, and then I think, and it was just WR Willem and Purity in Canada at the time. So we had 5
I think it was like USA 1, 2, and 3, and then Canada 1 and 2.
Oh, okay.
Right, and then USA 4. I actually didn't even see USA 5 notification come in. I must have missed that. But
oh, dang.
Yeah. Anyway, so third place we got K-Hag in the US. Fourth place we have Turtle Duck. in the U.S., 5th place in the U.S., HC Mutiny.
Which Turtle Deck and HC Mutiny are a couple. So they're a power couple for this year. So I'm sorry, not this year, this event. Congrats!
Yeah. Congrats, guys. Where did they hunt out of?
I don't know.
You don't know? Me neither. So that was something I was actually thinking about for the Canada one. So we've got in first place W.R. Willem. Awesome job. Second place, Beardy. Not a surprise. It's Beardy. Like, we expect this out of you by now. You've like raised our level of expectations so high that if you don't make a top 5, we're like super disappointed in you. So
right, like, what's wrong, Beardy? You hardly touched your hunting today.
Yeah. And then when Manel got 3rd, I was like, okay, where's Gia? Right. Like, aren't they hunting together? Maybe Manel just had better luck than Gia because she didn't get a top 5. I don't know. Maybe she was working a lot or something. I don't know. Maybe she didn't get to hunt as much. I don't know.
But congrats.
Yeah. And then 4th place, Mrs. Blackson, which I didn't realize was a Canada hunter, I guess. For some reason, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Another one half of a power couple with the Blacksons. So where's the mister? He got beat out.
Yeah.
Good for you though, wifey.
Yeah. Yeah. And then 5th place we have Ziot. Awesome. And then UK, we only have 1 in so far, and it's warm, but of course it's warm.
Of course. Where are you, Coin Demon?
Yeah.
Are you hunting with worm?
Right? And I bet
is this allowed?
I bet Falcor is just like super tired from last month.
He's like, I'm taking it easy.
Yeah.
And then
we don't have anyone from the other countries yet, but that could be a red key issue. Because, I mean, we did have someone from the Philippines on top of the leaderboards last month, so they would have red keys. And obviously, they have enough stuff going on to make it to the top 5 global. You'd think that they'd have enough stuff to, like, start. Like, I'm hoping some of them show up, like, get their NFTs by the end of the event. I'm hoping that happens because I think they should be able to at this point. I don't know. Maybe it's like a user vault issue or something. Like, they're just not getting enough resources in order to advance. I really don't know because, like, who was the hunter last month who was from the Philippines? Was it J Holo or Benno? Yeah, J Holo. Ben 50s was UK.
Oh, okay.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. So, one or the other. I can't remember who's from where. Yeah. Hey, Rudy Tooty, what's going on? But yeah, I'm surprised too. But like you said, there's plenty of time left in the event.
Yes.
So hunt, and Coin Hunt World, drop our resources.
Right. I mean, I've been kind of sad for like the last events that because every country gets like the top 5 will get NFTs. And so they haven't gotten those yet because no one's finished them during the event. So hopefully they actually get those countries actually get them this time. Like, that would be exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, K-Hag, I don't know if you saw this in the Discord, brought up a really good point of, remember how Illusion Weaver said, like, the ones that are not collected, like the behind the scenes NFTs and stuff that aren't collected would be included in big ticklers or something along those lines.
Was it the
tickler boxes?
The NFTs?
Yeah.
I thought it was like their my understanding of that was like they have a certain amount of people they expect to finish it, and if those contest rewards, like those epic boxes, don't get sent out, then they happen during other contests. But I could be totally wrong. That's just I don't know.
That's a good point. But they still haven't dropped any of those. I haven't seen anybody win like a random behind the scenes NFT from another event. So what the heck?
I don't know how
Where's
they
all
could
this stuff?
Give those to anyone though. Okay, Toasty says it was the NFTs. How did they give those how could they possibly give them to other people?
They would just drop them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know it would feel weird because it's like, I didn't earn this, but you kind of do, because if it comes out of a tickler box, then yes. But if it's coming out of contest boxes, then that's a whole different story. And I would feel weird about that.
Yeah. Maybe they're
But I
holding
also
on
wouldn't
to
be
them
mad at it.
maybe they're holding on to them for a while till they figure out a really good way to give those away that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably it.
So welcome, Toasties. But you missed like the whole what was it, like full like 3 to 5 minutes that we spent talking about you.
Yeah, back up a little bit, bruh.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Congrats. Super happy for you. I'm not ready to take the crown off my head and put it on yours yet, but eventually we'll get there. I'm just kidding, Toasties.
I mean,
we crushed it.
I would say that, you know, we have an excuse because we're all so busy because we do this. But then Toasties also streams now too. So that's not even an excuse for us anymore.
Yeah, we have no excuse. But he streams while he hunts sometimes, I think. I haven't been able to catch one of those because they're very early in the morning and I'm usually sleeping at the time, even though it's like 8:30 our time. It's not even that late, but
I've honestly considered doing that during this thing. Event? But also like I also hunt kind of early in the morning. Well, I mean, I hunt most of the day, but most of my hunting is early in the morning. And also I figure if I'm doing that, then it's not going to be counting my walking.
Oh, yeah, it's not
because
worth it.
You don't want the video going like this. And so like maybe if I get to a point where I'm still hunting and I'm walking, but I've already completed my walking goals for the day, then maybe I will do a stream kind of like how we did the volcano thing. So maybe y'all will see that. I don't know.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Like a little for like your afternoon hunt or something. But I guess even still, that's like you could be getting your walking quest done.
Right. So only if I've already completed them. Yeah.
Okay, fair. Yeah.
So which that we'll talk about that in a little bit once we get to the accountability part.
Yeah. Yesterday. Should we do a quick reminder actually while we're on the topic of content?
Yes.
I don't know if everybody has caught this, but if you haven't, Coin Hunt World is also hosting a QB Air streamers contest or streams contest.
And it's not a contest for us to win. It's a contest for y'all to win.
All of us, like
everyone.
Hunters to win.
Mm-hmm. Everyone. So
literally all you have to do is print the marshaller, which most of us have already done to progress through the quest chain. So boom, check that off our list. Step 2, go subscribe, follow, like, all of the things. All of the Coin Hunt World content creators. Of course, you probably already follow your favorites, but definitely follow and subscribe to the rest of them because we are doing, or it's an accumulative count. So combined totals count. And that means if you're liking Logic Troll and Ladies of the Hunt, those are 2 separate votes. So that being said, for every 500 follows and subscriptions, everybody receives 1 contest box. If we pass the 5,000 limit, which I think is totally possible between all of the content creators, easily. And how many hunters we have, we could get 10 contest boxes, you guys. 10 per
it's
hunter.
A contest box for every 500. So to give you an idea, before we started streaming tonight, I noticed we had 169 subscribers. So that is that's a good chunk of that first 500. And now they're taking, so a lot of us are on multiple platforms. Like you probably know about us. Like we start off on YouTube, and then we also share it to Anchor, which releases it to Spotify, Google Podcasts, all those things. They're only using the numbers from the main platform. So for us, you want to subscribe on YouTube. For like Zach and Beats, you want to follow them on Spotify. For IT Guy, Spotify. For Rainstorm, For the bar and chill, Twitch. Toasties, is Toasties on Twitch?
Yes.
Toasties on Twitch. Okay. So, and I'm forgetting lots of other people. Trash Tube is on Twitch. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is Blockboy?
Beardy is also on Twitch.
Beardy's on Twitch. Is Blockboy counted for this? Because I guess he's not currently actively streaming. You can go follow him anyway on Twitch. Why not?
Literally follow everybody that's making content. What's the harm? Let's get these contest boxes, baby.
Yeah, like, I mean, there's no reason not to.
Shoo, that's literally what we're talking about right now.
Yeah, Shoo. We're talking about that. Logic Troll is on Twitch and YouTube, so I'm guessing his main platform is Twitch.
Yeah.
So his Twitch numbers will count, his YouTube numbers won't. KSG is on Twitch. Leaf is on YouTube. Thank you guys for giving me the list as we're going.
Yeah, right. If you guys remember anybody that we're missing, I think Beardy is also on Twitch. He streams sometimes. Yeah, KSG.
Yeah.
Who else pops in there?
Leaf, yeah. Life. When I see the name on its own, I always say Leaf, but when I see it with the Impaler, I know it's Life. But yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why. So what's in Crypto Cisco. I'm not familiar with that one.
Also on Twitch. They've been streaming their walking quests more recently. Cool. So cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's interesting to me is I can see in our analytics behind the scenes that only half of the people that watch our videos are actually subscribed, and that blows my mind. Like, why, if you're watching, it makes it so much easier just to find it if you subscribe it. Because then you just go to your subscriptions and you can find the thing. And if you're not wanting to subscribe because you don't want notifications, just don't turn on notifications. But also,
yeah, that's like a whole nother step.
Yeah. So, but why would you not want notifications? Because we're fun. So
yeah, right? Come join the party. Or take us with you hunting.
Yeah.
I hope some of you guys are hunting right now.
Yeah. So Hayes just says, looks like it went to 171. So that's
Woohoo!
Cool.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
And while we're on the topic, please like this video.
Yeah.
Humble shill.
Yeah. So, also, get your significant other's account to like the things, subscribe to the things. If your kids have their own accounts, they can subscribe to the things.
I know you guys have like 3 different email addresses.
I mean, I've got 2. I've got my business one and my personal one, so I'm subscribed to everything with twice. So, yeah. It's right? Like, why not?
It's worth it. Just do it for these contest boxes, you guys. We could have 10 contest boxes.
That's huge.
Twice as much as a tickler box.
Right. Yeah. It's like if you're thinking you might not be able to finish the quest line and get the tickler, hey, here's how you get those instead. Like, it only makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, so that's exciting. And I love that they're doing this for all of us. Like, they're helping to promote us. Like, that's so sweet of the game to be thinking about us.
Yeah. I really liked that too.
Now, I'm going to let you guys know. So we don't actually make money on YouTube until we have 1,000 subscribers. I don't actually see that happening. So this is not me begging you guys to subscribe so that we get money, because we're not going to get to 1,000. I like us, our channel, we're at 170. Like 1,000 is not going to happen anytime soon. So I'm not begging you for money.
True guys. Wait, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. True guys said I just created 10,000 burner accounts. Follows incoming.
There you go.
Hey, it's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yes, Crashman, the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
Right. So
sorry,
yes,
Korkio, go ahead.
No, that's it. That's That's the thing.
Get them. Get your hide your kids, hide your wife, all that stuff. Bring them all back out. Get them to subscribe, and then you can hide them again.
Right? Yeah, just do the stuff. Like, why not? Anyway, so that's the contest. I don't even remember when that's going till. Do you remember when that's going till?
All the way.
Is it till the end of QB?
Till the end of part. Yeah, till the end of part 2. So
the end of part 2.
Plenty of time.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Okay, so next we're talking about walking.
Yeah.
And yesterday.
Tell me about yesterday.
Oh my God.
I must know what happened yesterday.
So, I've been saying I've been slacking a lot on the walking stuff the past month or so, right? It's been bad.
It's been less than that, but sure, yes. Okay.
It's been since we went to Hawaii. Oh, actually, it's been since a week before we went to Hawaii. So it's literally been a month. Yeah. Oh, I've been slacking really, really bad. Yeah. So, however, I've hit every single walking goal since the event started.
Nice.
Every single one.
Good.
So, oh my God. Since the event started, I've walked 25 miles. And that's really starting Friday morning because I didn't do walking on Thursday night. What is today? Sunday? So in 3 days, I've walked 25 miles.
Holy smokes.
The overwhelming majority of those was done yesterday.
Oh my God. Wait, so why yesterday?
So, well, because it wasn't a work day. Not that work days really matter that much to me, but at the same time, it's I didn't have to feel guilty about not working like I do when I don't work during the weekdays.
Sure. That's fair.
And yeah, so I did I want to say I just did my regular loop Friday. So remember I was talking about how we had some new hunters and they started filling out kind of the top side of the lake, and I was really excited. Looks like one of them got banned because a big chunk of those vaults are gone. They're just gone. But just north of that, kind of off the same road, except it's a big roundabout way to get there. There's a park north of that, and it's actually a really cool park. It's just a 1 mile walking loop, and bicycles aren't even allowed on the walking loop. So it's a walking park, but they also have these really cool mountain biking trails in the woods around that 1 mile loop. So and they're big hills and crazy turns, and you can't walk on them. They're just mountain biking. So they've got stuff for bikers, just not road bikers,
Yeah.
It's
anything with a motor.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you can't I couldn't ride it with a road bike because the wheels are too small. This is rocky.
Oh, it's okay.
Like mountain bike terrain. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. So, and they've got a few pavilions there that you can rent out for birthday parties, and then there's a playground and there's a big field. It's a really cute park that I honestly hadn't gone to much. But as I was driving home the first night of the event, after I noticed all those vaults were gone, I was really bummed. I was driving by that park and I was like, wait, there's vaults in that park. And someone has put all 10 of their vaults in that park. So, yeah, I lost a guy, but I gained another guy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wait, but do you have to, can you walk to that one? Or do you have to, is it more out of your way?
Yeah, I can't walk to it, but.
Okay.
It's actually on my way home. If I'm driving the north side of the lake, which, honestly, I'm not likely to walk the north side of the lake.
Because there's not enough?
Well, because I can't get home going that way without backtracking the same way. Like I'd have to go to the end and turn around and come back. So I don't walk it. If I ever hit those vaults, it's because I'm in the car and I'm just driving, and it's a one-way road. Yeah. It's a one-way road that has parking all along the side, because it's basically it's like a seawall, except it's a lake wall. So like it's a rock wall that is actually the dam for the lake, and people like the parking spaces are almost always packed. People park up there like to eat their lunch, and you know, it's a great place to go watch.
Where you were walking today?
Oh yeah, I did walk over there today.
I saw like your Twitter pictures.
Yeah, but I went and I parked there and I walked back, because the Friday I tried actually just like walking from somewhere else up there, and I felt like I was gonna die. So, yeah, there's no shade. It's like you feel like you're on the surface of the sun. But anyway.
Oh, wait. Is this maybe one of the people that just
Side Sliding. Hey, Side Sliding. Yes. So Side Sliding is my local newbie. So that's the thing. I was really confused because I thought they were Side Sliding's vaults at first, because that's whose vaults I thought were up there. And then I was hunting another place, and I noticed one of the vaults I was hitting said Side Sliding. So I was like, oh, it must have been someone else. Was I remembering that wrong?
Okay, so they just maybe moved him?
Yeah, I guess he moved him. And honestly, yes, unless I'm specifically trying to hit lots of vaults, I don't hit the ones on the north side of the lake, because they're kind of out of the way. Now, if you want me to hit your vaults all the freaking time, put them in the line of where all the vaults already are. And there's plenty of places in between there, and lots of other people do that whole route. So you'll get lots of hits. But yeah, I can imagine you weren't getting a lot of key returns from there. And yeah, you'll probably get returns from your vaults that are on Expressway, because like lots of people drive Expressway, but it's not easy to hit routinely. Like I won't hit your vaults on Expressway, and I'm probably like one of the more active hunters up here. Anyway, so hey newbie, local newbie.
Yay! I know, so glad to have you in here.
Yeah. So I'm glad to hear you weren't banned, because I was really worried about that. I was like, oh my God, was an Okie cheating? That doesn't sound like an Okie to do that. And like, and those vaults, Side Sliding showed up the same time Dazzled Cakes showed up, and their vaults were all right next to each other. So I figured Dazzled Cakes was his partner. And her vaults are still there. And so I'm like, okay, well, I almost messaged him, and I almost was like, oh my God, did you get banned? And also, don't get Dazzled Cakes banned, because those are lots of vaults up there. Anyway, also Side Sliding, if you check out the coinhuntmap.com, I've actually gone on there and placed planning flags of good locations for other vaults that are already on the route.
That's smart.
Yeah, so if you're looking for a good place to put vaults down, feel free. And if you decide you want to move your vaults to a better location, and it's somewhere that I will hit regularly, you don't have to worry about the cost of resin. I'll completely fill it for you. Just let me know. Or like the next time I go by it, I'll fill it. Because, you know, I've got like 1.5 million resin or something. So like I'm not worried about 10,000.
Okay, damn.
I don't sell shit. I don't sell anything. So, and even when I'm getting freaking pumpkin seeds right now, I'm still getting resin. You know?
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I haven't even checked my resin count actually.
Me neither. I'm just assuming it's 1.5 million. Like,
I'm getting up there, I think, with
it's got to be quite crazy. I'm gonna check it right now.
Said he printed flight attendant has 180 key cards and 0 hats.
Oh,
hoping
no.
200 vaults a day until the end will do it. You got this, Hoff. If that's like after printing the flight attendant, that's pretty good. I feel like that means your RNGesus is about to like be bursting around the corner, and
I hope so.
Like your next hunting day, you're gonna have like 5 pilot hats drop. It literally happened for me today, like out of nowhere.
Oh, really?
Or I'm sorry, not today. Last night, out of nowhere, I got like 3 pilot hats, and like the first 3 days, nothing.
Yeah. Well, and that was the thing. Like, I think like the second day I got like 8 of them, and then like I've only gotten a couple more since then. Even though the second day was not my big hunting day, so
I felt really bad though, because like Marvin's house has not had a single 50 key card drop, and I didn't either until yesterday, and I got 3, and it was like I got really excited about the first one, and then I got really excited about the second one, and then just didn't say anything about the third one. So it's like
okay, so it's the weekend and it's not too hot out, right? So like the walking paths and the parks have been packed with people, just absolutely straight packed. And I'm like walking around like doing my vaults, and I get a 50 key card drop, and I am actually like, yes, like really loud, and people are like, what the fuck?
Like, listen, I'm here every day, okay? Mind your business.
Yeah. Okay, breaking news. John 20D is the second hunter to solve the anniversary 2022 quest in Great Britain.
Woohoo! Congrats.
Yeah. What was I gonna look up? Oh,
Queen Demon, where are you?
Yeah. Maybe he went back to Spain because he liked it so much. I don't know.
Well, I know he's got a little one on the way, so that could also be it. But he, I was also chatting with him in Hunters Hangout, and him and Worm were hunting together for the first day. So I don't know. Maybe he just hasn't been able to get out there as much. Never know. Yeah. Real life. Real life is getting in the way of my coin hunt life. So I totally get it, guys.
Yeah. I would have been going really, really hard, except I feel guilty, and I feel like my boyfriend would judge me. And I mean, I'm with him every day, so I would feel that judgment after this event was over, and I don't want to go through that. So I underestimated.
Save it for the Halloween event, okay?
Right. I underestimated. I've got 1.73 million resin.
Holy smoke! So you're like actually closer to 2.
Yeah, closer to 2. Yeah.
Damn, girl.
Yeah. Oh, side sliding. So I honestly, in the beginning, I hit downtown a lot as well. And downtown used to be a lot more packed than it currently is, because once Walking Quest started, everyone pulled their vaults out of downtown and put them near them. So I don't know where you live, but I live like right here. I live at the end of the loop. I found that I never made it to my downtown vaults, and I never got keys back from them. Now, if you really do go downtown a lot and it's not just because it's a new fun thing, then great. But it gets old really quick. It really does. Anyway. So, okay, where was I going? Oh, okay. So yesterday,
Yesterday.
So I found
title of ep.
So I found that park, side sliding. If you know Bluff Creek Park, that's what I'm talking about. And there's 10 vaults in it. Now you can't drive and hit those vaults because they're on a walking path. You have to walk it. You have to park and walk it. So what I did yesterday was I woke up at 5. And I had not gotten a chance to hit those vaults the night before. So I went and I hit them before reset. And then I sat around in my car and had my morning tea and my cigarette. And then waited till reset happened and then hit them again. And then I walked. So I don't have the benefit lately of having my boyfriend dropped me off at Scissortail Park, or not Scissortail, at Stars and Stripes Park anymore. So what instead I've been doing is I drive to Stars and Stripes and Park, and then I walk that as in a loop fashion to get back to my car. And then I do some of the stuff along the route, and then I park somewhere else and I do that loop, and then I park somewhere else and I kind of do a loop over there because it kind of works that way. Nice. So I double dipped Bluff Creek in the morning, and then I I went and parked at Stars and Stripes, and I walked that, and I went and I got through all 8 walking quests really early in the morning. And then I was like really frustrated because I had more that I could do, but I didn't have any more walking quests. Like, and so I
like,
actually,
this is a waste of steps.
yeah. So I actually put a suggestion in the suggestion channel. And then I noticed other people before me had also posted a very similar suggestion that during events, because people tend to hunt a hell of a lot more than what their walking quests just give them, like they tend to keep going, we should get extra walking quests for events. And I know it sucks for you, but that'll change soon. It'll change soon. Yeah.
I don't know. It's at the same stupid message in game. Like, we're working to improve this. And I'm like, when is it going to improve? When will it not take me 6 hours to complete this and 12 miles? I don't know.
Yeah.
But that is a smart idea. And just because I can't do it doesn't mean I don't want you guys to. And like
those additional quests could like give out like something like the key cards. They could give out, you know, the necessary resources instead of just keys, or they could give out keys. That would be perfectly fine too, because you're hitting more vaults, so you're reducing your key stacks, so it would be helpful to have more keys. But my other thought was, once they start doing the chill wheels things, they could give us access to both. You know how when they open the chill wheels, like you have to pick, but during an event they could give you access to both. So like I could do a bunch of walking, and then I could go ride my bike for the rest or whatever, you know?
And it doesn't even necessarily have to give leaderboard points, but like give us the keys, because we need the keys while we're hunting.
I don't give a shit about the leaderboard points. I literally either just want keys or I want more key cards.
Yeah.
Like one of the two.
Yes, like, whatever the resource is that we need real bad that event. Yeah. Give it to us.
Zenny, you said your walking quests have been messed up, not tracking well. Yes.
Mine too, Zenny.
Mine too.
My phone is overheating like crazy. And this has been since the event update, but like not even hunting, just doing the walking quest, my phone is overheating. And I'm like, I'm not even hunting. I'm just walking.
So, who was it? Who was it Mr. Sage? I think it was Mr. Sage. I can't remember. Anyway, someone else was saying, like, they had posted that their walking quests weren't counting at all. And that was my problem Friday morning when I went to go do Bluff Creek. Like, I did the whole thing, which would have been, like, 2 to 3 walking quests. It didn't count any of it.
Oh, my God.
And I was like, what the fuck is going on? I tried all the different GPS modes.
Restarting the app, all of it.
Restarting the app. And, like, it was just because I had updated the app. It was like I updated to the new one for the event and it didn't work. So he posted that he just turned his phone off and then back on again, and that fixed it. And I was like, oh, that fixed it for me too. So I don't know if you've restarted your phone lately, so try that. I mean, it can't hurt. Also, like, check out your battery saver, make sure that's down. Also, I found out today I had my Samsung health tracker open in the background on my phone.
Yeah.
And it stopped tracking my steps.
Oh, weird. People were saying the opposite, that it like helps in tracking. So
I've seen a lot of people saying like if you have it turned on, it makes it worse. But like, yeah, I turned it off and then it started tracking my steps again. It just like stopped. So anyway,
Shu says log out and log in has fixed no tracking in all of my experience. Okay, nice.
You wait.
Crashman said bring an ice pack and hold it against your phone. Yeah, that would actually help in keeping me cool too.
What I did when it was super hot is I'd put my phone in the freezer for like an hour before I went hunting.
That's smart.
And then when I would get home, I'd put it in the freezer again to cool it back down.
The fact that we have to put our phones in the freezers, though.
Well, I mean,
What's happening?
keep in mind it was like 110 degrees in Oklahoma at the time. Like,
That's fair.
I mean, not playing Coin Hunt World, your phone would overheat. And that's really bad for your phone because, like, the things inside that make all the things do the things, like, they melt. Like, the solder on, like, the connections in your, like, on the motherboard could, like, not be connected anymore if it gets too hot, which is why it turns things off. It doesn't want anything to break.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Makes sense.
So...
Bluetooth makes a difference.
I'm totally lost at what I was saying. So I was like, I'm not going to keep hunting because my walking quests were done. My loop was done. Now, I could have very easily gone to another hotspot and hunted some more in my car, but gas is expensive. Though I got gas the other day for $3.05 and I was pretty happy with that.
Nice. I'm very jealous.
Even though the sign said the price was supposed to be $3.07, it's actually giving it to you for $3.05, and I was like, "Oh, nice."
Oh yeah. Ours is still like $4.99 over here, so that's like on the cheap side. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah, so
we
I'm
drove to Hollywood last night, so I'm not worried about it.
Yeah. But yeah, so I stopped hunting because I didn't have walking quests left, and I was kind of like bummed about it. And oh my God, my legs hurt so bad. I went through 3 pairs of shoes yesterday, not like use them up, but I had to switch because my normal walking shoes started giving me this blister in one spot. And I'm like, I need to put different shoes on. So I put different shoes on and my feet didn't hurt anymore. But God, my legs were so sore. I thought this morning when I woke up, I wasn't going to be able to walk. But this morning I felt great. It was like sleeping was good. I don't know. But
we'll see how it is tomorrow.
So it's because last night, as soon as reset happened, I was out walking again. And I did my whole loop again. I would have completed today's walking quests yesterday, except it started pouring. So
oh my God, while you were out.
Well, because I was doing the park and walk thing, like I was in my car when it started.
Oh, you
raining.
could get back. Okay, good.
Yeah. I was in my car and I was about to get out to start walking the north side of the lake. And I'm like, is that rain on the windshields? And I waited a second and then it started pouring. So I was like, okay, I guess I can't do that.
Goodness.
Yeah. But so.
Any thunderstorms?
No.
From Korkio's car. We need a Korkio's car cam now.
Right. But yeah, I did all 8 walking quests, yesterday's walking quests, plus I did what would have been an extra, like, first 3 before I got my phone to start working. And then I did 6 of today's walking quests yesterday. So, like, I think yesterday I walked 12 miles.
Dude. And then today another 13? Or wait, that's combined from Friday.
Friday too. Yeah. Okay, I didn't walk that much today. I basically I did a little bit more than my finishing my walking goals.
Okay.
But I let myself drive a little bit more just because I knew it was going to be so easy to finish my walking quests.
Yeah.
It's like, so that's the thing, like they added the walking goals in order to like convince us to actually walk. But during events, that's not convincing because we finish them and it's like...
Need more.
Yeah. Hoth is asking how many vaults... Oh, go ahead.
So I think like the way that you're doing it is how the developers kind of intended it though, is to like go drive to new areas, walk the hot spots, get back in the car, go drive to another hot spot. Like kind of sounds like that's what they had planned.
Yeah. Well, because they probably don't expect that someone lives right at the end of like a huge crazy loop. Like they expect you have to drive somewhere because they don't allow vaults in residential areas. But my residential area just happens to be at a park.
A golf course. Yeah.
So,
pretty lucky there.
Yeah. So Hoth is asking how many vaults are on the lake loop. So before Side Slidin moved his, there were, I counted 104. So Side Slidin moved his 10. I don't know if it was a full 10. There might have been fewer than a full 10. He moved those to other areas that are still really close by. And then, well, one of them I found today because I went totally out of my way and was not expecting to, like, be hitting anyone's vault. And I'm like, oh, what is Side Slidin's vault doing all the way up here? On, like, the part of Northwest Expressway that no one goes to unless they're driving out of town. But yeah, and then we added 10 more from someone else, but they're not on the lake loop technically. They're kind of a separate one. But okay, I don't know if you'll get this reference. I didn't get it. My boyfriend had to explain it to me. This user's name is Biggest Dickus. Do you know what that's from?
Oh.
No.
No.
I just thought he was being an idiot and calling.
You don't get it.
Yeah. I thought he was just being an idiot and calling him, saying he had a big dick.
Oh, wait.
But no.
Is that a Beavis and Butthead reference?
No, it's Monty Python.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. But I like it.
Right?
It's funny.
Biggest Dickus. Yeah, so Biggest Dickus is in the Bluff Creek Park. Oh, that's kind of funny that he's bluffing.
Wait, this just reminds me of, now I need somebody, oh my god, Toasties, you missed the buttered color.
Oh, yeah.
I need somebody to put that as their in-game name. Was it butter colored? Butter colored. Butter colored?
Yeah.
So fun to say. Just like Biggest Dickus.
Yeah, Shu and Crashman, they've got it. It was from Life of Brian, yeah. Monty Python Life of Brian, and it's I actually rewatched the scene because my boyfriend was like, "How do you not remember this?" And so he showed me, and it's this like I can't explain it. You guys can probably explain it, but yeah, that's one of the quotes from it. He's like, "What do you think? Do you think there's something funny about the name Biggest Dickus?" Yeah.
No.
Anyway.
Good. Zenny said something about seeing her Twitter post from earlier today. She asked, Korkio, have you seen my Twitter post? LOL. Guess that was you?
Was she...
Wait. What do you mean, Zenny?
Was it the RNG sus one? I loved that one.
Oh, that was Dumplings, and that was
Dumplings.
Yeah.
I knew it was one of the ladies. I just couldn't remember which lady.
So if anybody didn't catch this on Twitter, Full of Dumplings, or Dumplings got together her incense and a fruit bowl offering, and in the back I had a sign that said something about like sacrifice to sacrifice to R and Jesus or something like that. And anyways, so she's praying to R and Jesus and hopefully sacrificing some grapes for some better resource drops.
Yeah.
So let's hope that comes very soon.
RNG-SUS, which she meant to be read as RNGesus. And I read it as RNG sus.
It is sus.
It's very sus.
The RNG, this event is sus, bro.
Well, it's sus
except for yours,
me.
You can keep yours.
Well, that's the thing. That's sus because I always have horrible RNG, and it's like all of a sudden I have really good RNG when like, why? Am I supposed to be doing something special with this? Because I'm not.
Don't ask questions.
So Zenny's talking about this Rock Lee post she made, and she actually just went and tweeted at me what it was, but it's it's a meme that says, if I can't do all 8 walking quests, I'll do today and tomorrow's all at once. If I can't do 16 walking quests at once, I'll do a marathon in Hawaii or DC. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. But anyway. So yeah, so what I found completely crazy. So yesterday, my phone says I did 26,000 steps, which doesn't seem like a lot because I've seen other people share their like step count, and I've seen some that are in like the 30,000s, and I feel like I walked a shit ton. Like, but I mean,
wait,
I guess
so yours was 26 for all
26,000
plus
for 8
or...
plus 6 plus.
Okay.
So it's actually twice 8 because plus 3 more
right,
from the ones that didn't count. Okay. So it was like 2 days worth of walking goals was 26,000 steps. And it kind of makes sense because like 1 day's worth of walking goals is like 15,000 steps. It still seems kind of light. I should have been 30.
I mean, I don't know. I don't do the step tracking stuff, but that feels like a lot of steps in my opinion.
Yeah.
So either way, you should be very proud / thankful that that's how many steps it takes to get the walking quest done.
Yeah. Oh, I'm definitely thankful. Definitely thankful. Also, what I thought was crazy was I did as much walking since this event started as I did for the entire month of August.
Holy shit, Korkio.
So I didn't really walk that much in August.
Well, yeah, I think you could take a tiny break after literally hitting your walking quest nearly every single day, at least like 5 out of the 7 days a week, and then doing that insane Cocoa Crater hike. I feel like it was kind of coming. Like, we need to take a month off.
Yeah, I think that's basically what I was doing. I was like, I just killed myself on this volcano. I don't need to walk 7 miles every day.
No. Like, we may have needed the keys, but body needed rest more.
Yeah. Speaking of that volcano, Anakura posted something awesome on the Coin Hunt World subreddit, and you guys will see it if you look at the Ladies of the Hunt Twitter. It's an article about Cocoa Crater, and now I have to see if I can go find it. It's actually a really, really good article. If you're at all thinking of hiking Cocoa Crater for this Tiki Chief quest, you need to read this article. You need to, because you might be as cocky as I was. And then
I think, yeah.
I mean,
all of us.
Yeah, it's crazy. So one of the things it mentions is that at the steepest point of this hike, it is a 70-degree incline. That's like
90 degrees is the right angle, guys.
Right,
this is a
right.
math question. I'm sure you've got it 1,000 times.
It's like, yeah, it's insanely steep. Insanely steep. Also, it was considered the most dangerous hike on Oahu. There were some stats here about 911 calls.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see. It's only 0.7 miles to the top, which it felt like 10 miles to the top.
Yes. It absolutely did.
Okay, so this person says it's Oahu's most dangerous hike. Between January 1st, 2021 and May 31st, 2022, there were 30 rescue calls, more than any other trail on the island. This person says it's short enough that even a lot of experienced hikers underestimate how much water they're going to need. And it's also challenging enough that even with enough water, it's still a magnet for slips, falls, badly twisted ankles. And when there is a rescue needed, a small cavalry is required to make it. So,
wow.
So when there is a distress incident on Cocoa Crater, they need 1 engine or aerial apparatus, 1 rescue company, 1 helicopter asset, and 1 battalion chief apparently.
Wow.
So another thing I thought was interesting is this hike wasn't even like, they didn't have it set up as nicely as we enjoyed it until October of last year. Like it was falling apart. And the state even tried to shut it down. They tried to put keep out signs at the bottom, but there was like this big outcry because people loved it so much. And so they had to like this group came together to actually save the place. And
Coco Coalition?
Yes, Coco Coalition. And there are people that that loved hiking it. And so all those railroad ties that looked newish, those were all hand carried up there, along with like tons of gravel and like, I mean, it's crazy. Like the article is great. Y'all should just read it. It says 600,000 pounds of materials, including 480,000 pounds of gravel and 115,000 pounds of lumber. People hand carried up that in order to repair it. And they did that just over the past like year.
That's
like
crazy.
I can't imagine that thing before they fixed it.
It was probably like that, you know, remember that like 40 feet of bridge of falling to your untimely death,
right?
It was probably a lot more of that.
Yeah. So since they've repaired it, it says 2 months after its completion, emergency calls to the stairs had been cut by 70% compared with the same period the previous 5 years. So it was extremely dangerous before. And yeah. Anyway, the person that wrote this article actually did it. And so there's some really interesting quotes in here. And like how difficult it was to them. And so I don't feel like as much of a pussy anymore.
Yeah. When they say it's the hardest hike, no, I'm sorry, what was the exact
the most dangerous
terminology? Most dangerous. Yeah. Like,
yeah. Also,
we are like not we're not like wimps.
Right.
Like we're both pretty active people. You chop down trees and
yeah.
I've got like
and walk 12 miles in a day.
Yeah, like I would consider myself pretty physically fit. So
yeah.
That hike kicked my butt.
So one of the things I thought was funny, people that donated money to help repair it, one of them was an Instagram model from LA who said she had a spiritual experience at the top. So she donated,
she was like ayahuasca at the top or something, or just nearly died.
I don't know. She donated 10,000 to it because it meant so much to her.
Wow, that's awesome.
And apparently NBA Hall of Famer Reggie Miller does the hike whenever he visits the island, so he donated to it as well.
That's awesome.
But yeah, this person that wrote the article was really funny. Said, where did it go? I wanted to roll my eyes when I heard about the Instagram model who donated 10,000 because she had a spiritual experience at the top. Except it was impossible to do so after reaching it myself. I mean, we had a spiritual experience at the top, except it was a coin hunt spiritual experience. So
yeah, right.
Yeah.
It was like a certified ritual, so
yeah. We had drums and everything.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And spam musubi and
well, I don't eat that. I can't eat when I'm that exhausted. Did you eat at the top?
No way.
Oh, okay. I didn't think so.
There's no way. I don't know how they did that.
Yeah.
So like, even if I feel like even if I had like a bite of a granola bar, I would have been like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
Somewhere down the hike.
Hayes, no, there were no UVs up there. I wonder if the game would even let you place UVs because it might be too close to a thing. You know how it
that's a
tells
good
you
point.
it's too close to a structure, but people aren't going to hit them regularly. You want to go up that thing twice a day? Hell no.
Yeah, no, but you'll have, the top Hawaiian like locals, Makiki Tiki and Psycho hitting it once a week.
Once a week, but if you put it in downtown Waikiki, they'll hit it twice a day.
It'd be exactly, way better.
So anyway.
Yeah, it might be fun just for like the Hayes says he's gonna try. Just for the
please read the article first. Please read the article first.
Dude, he says he's gonna hike Diamond Head before that. The day before. I feel like you're actually crazy, Hayes. Like that's whew. Okay.
I couldn't walk for like 3 days. Off. I could not walk.
Remember the next day? The next day wasn't as bad. It was like the second day after we did the hike. It was pretty fucking horrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Shu, I'm pretty sure you have to put a bank at a bank. I don't think you can put a bank up at the top of the volcano.
Put a bank up there.
Yeah.
Put a crane up there.
Oh, fuck. I mean, that you can only hit every other week, so, you know.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
Wait, or next to Conman's UVs. Wait. Oh, so where is Conman? Do you guys know where Conman's hunting grounds are? We kind of forgot earlier.
Is he a Hawaiian? He's not a Hawaiian.
Mm-mm.
Well, he wouldn't buy a sweatshirt if he was a Hawaiian.
Yeah, no.
There's like no time to wear a sweatshirt.
No, well, it rains every once in a while, and it gets a little cold, but I don't think it ever gets below like 60.
I don't think you'd want to wear a sweatshirt in the rain, because if it gets wet, then you're just carrying around this big wet, like maybe like a waterproof sweatshirt, but not the kind that we sell.
Yeah, you're right.
True Grace says Conman's in Portland. Yeah, and that seems about right.
Oh, okay, Oregon.
Yeah,
okay,
that's what you said.
That's what I thought. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, I've been talking too much. So you tell me, have you seen anything interesting during all your hunting? I mean, you said that you went to Hollywood, and also you said something about you wanted to tell me who Toasties saw or something.
Oh, snap. Yeah. Wait, so Toasties, I hope you're still in here.
Toasties did mention
Blink
he said something like, did I tell you that I saw Block Boy?
Oh no, but that doesn't surprise me. During events, like we're constantly, and Toasties is doing the same thing. Like our route pretty much runs from like Santa Monica, and then we take like one major boulevard up to Hollywood. Yeah. And then there's like some hot spots on the way up. Like you can there's Pearl. You can hit like Beverly Hills has a little bit of a hot spot, and then West Hollywood where Mom Loves You is, and then West Hollywood pretty much runs you straight up to the Hollywood area. So we did that last night. Nothing really to see though, other than just a Saturday night in Hollywood, tons of traffic and tons of alts. So
yeah,
that was lots of fun. But Toasties was telling me earlier in our local Discord that he saw somebody in downtown Santa Monica while he was out hunting earlier today in a QB shirt. And I assume that it's our QB shirt, but I guess it could also be from the wiki. But
yeah, because they have ones too. It depends on what it looked like. I want to know what it looked like.
So I need you to come back, Toasties. Tell me everything. So anyways, that was very exciting. I asked if he said hi, and he said, yeah, I tried to say hi. And but she was, I don't know if she was like maybe on a scooter or on a bike or something, or maybe just walking super fast, and said she just flew by him and maybe had her AirPods in. So I don't know who this mystery hunter is, and I love that it's a lady of the hunt, and I'd love to figure out who it is. Yeah. So I've also been getting like user vault packages like nonstop since events started, so I know that there's tons of people hunting down here. Yeah. And it could be, like somebody that's just going really hard for the event. That might be like a little further inland or wherever. Yeah. We've got hunters like all over So if people are taking the event really seriously. Yeah. It's nice being in Santa Monica because we tend to be one of the hot spots. So even for like Southern California area or like the beach cities around us, they would come to Santa Monica to hunt. So that's nice.
Yeah. Shu says, toasties sharing news, beans on toast.
I love that. Oh my God, we got toasties. Hello. Missed opportunity here.
Yeah, he's always never here when we're talking about him for some reason.
I know, what the
heck? Yeah. Trinity says, when I can, I want to get a I'm this player's sibling for my brother. Yeah, I mean, I'll make you whatever shirt you want. Just message me.
That's funny. whose sibling are you?
No, for their brother. They want to give it to their brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I love that.
Right? I put that, you know those bumper stickers that K-Hag made, the I Break for User Vaults one? I put that on right before the event because I knew I'd be out in my car a bunch. I was hoping someone might see it or something. And I have 2 hunting shirts, right? I've got the must-have, the tank, and then I've got our jersey. So I've been wearing those. Now they're filthy, and I got to do laundry. But I know I'm going to have to go hunting before I can get the laundry done, so I'm going to have to hunt in something that's not those. I think I need to get more.
Yeah.
I want to get
I gotta go on a shopping
the wife beaters. Not the wife beaters, the racerback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good call.
Hey, guys, come buy a bunch of our merch so I can afford to buy myself merch. Because I'm only spending money on merch from profits. I'm not spending my own money. So order your custom shirts. Also,
I've seen all of those new custom QBs, you guys. Come on, throw those on a
Oh,
we know you need your shirts.
Did you see Kevo talking about the Maple Leafs person that stiffed him?
Yeah.
Who was it? I didn't see.
Yeah. God, I don't.
Okay, we don't have to talk about it.
It happens. Yeah, it happens so fast, and like that person follows me on Twitter and is a very active coin hunter. I don't know. They kind of dug themselves in a hole though, because they were talking about getting a custom QB, and then I guess like Kevo's prices are not that expensive right now. Like they're $30 for a custom QB, which is like for how much effort he puts into those. Like, yes, it may come easy to him, but you think of like anything, it doesn't, like anything that you guys do that you have as a skill, I really hope you're not selling yourself short like that, you know? So
I'm still surprised he's only doing it for $30. Like,
right? I'm like, you can get away with 40 easily.
Yeah. When he started, it was 20, and he's like, he's become the guy. Like, granted, like other people do it too. Like Billy Barker does really good ones too. And other people do them, but like, he's kind of known as the go-to guy for them. So like people. Yeah. Okay. Let me
don't ask for a custom QB if you can't afford it. I'll just put that out there. That's it.
Right.
Like point blank, because then they came up with all the excuses of like why they,
just do an uphold transfer. Like I paid for mine with my winnings. Like just use that.
Yeah. And also guys, like when an artist makes something for you, pay for it first and then post it on social media. Like don't go posting it without their permission, and their permission is your payment for their work. And then it's all yours. You can do whatever the heck you want with it. You can throw it on a t-shirt, but pay for the artwork, please.
Yeah.
This is now, like artist 101.
You can do technically anything you want with it, but it's also respectful if you're going to modify their art in any way to talk to them about it first, because it is their art.
Absolutely.
So totally. Yeah.
Mindfulness, everybody.
Yeah. Like, okay, people are okay, so these custom QBs, like we use them on Discord. Like you can make them your profile picture for whatever, but also you can put them on a shirt, whatever. People are paying me or paying me. They're spending $40 on a t-shirt with it on it. He could charge more than $30 for the thing itself. Like, I mean, yeah. Anyway, I feel like he should charge more because it's good. It's good stuff. I mean,
right. Wait, I need to get my custom and then or an additional custom, and then you can raise the price. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Like I sent him a picture of me, and I told him I like cows, and he made this. Like, does that not look like me? With cow print and like my Oakleys and everything. Like, we had to talk.
Oakleys are so spot on. Like, from our Volcano Quest pictures to your QB, I'm like, I see no difference.
He even did the jade lenses, like, because I have black lenses too, but I like the jade lenses better. So yeah, he even did that, and like, I mean, we had to talk.
Marvin.
Yeah, he's so freaking cute.
Exactly like him.
Yeah, we had to talk about the hairstyle. Like, he gave me. We spent like a full day, not like the entire day, but like we went back and forth probably for a day. He gave me like 10 different options for hairstyles and I was like, that's not really it. Some of them kind of looked like helmets. I was like,
Yeah.
I was like,
We're very particular with our hair.
Yeah. And it turned out great. It took a little while. So he'll work with you, you know, like you don't just tell him what to draw and he draws it. And then like he actually,
and then boom, it's done.
There's customer service involved. He goes back and forth. He makes sure you like it. He makes modifications if you don't. I do the same thing with the hunter jerseys too. Like, you get to look at the design before you buy the thing. Like, anyway, yes.
Yeah.
Pay artists, please. Anyway.
Please.
Okay. What else? So you're hunting at night, so you didn't really see some stuff. Did you see, okay, I know you saw my Twitter today. Did you see the little birdie?
Yeah. Tell me about this birdie.
Okay, so
he like wanted to come home with you.
It was the weirdest thing. This is actually the second time he's done this. So I don't know if this is just a habit he has following people walking along the lake wall because maybe they drop food or something.
Or he like really likes your hair. He's like, I'm going to follow her. She's got pretty hair.
Maybe.
I want to keep pretty bird, pretty hair. I don't know.
I mean, everything over there is gray because it's just like sidewalk and wall, and there's like no greenery on that part because it's a dam. So you're the road on it's the road on top of the dam. So maybe he was attracted to the color. I don't know. But he was really tiny. He was like just bigger than a hummingbird. He was like goldfinch size, like really, really, really tiny. And like so yellow, he was like fluorescent. Like he would glow in the dark. It was crazy how yellow he was.
Wow.
Like the color of the text on our YouTube chat right now.
Oh, pretty. I know I like this yellow today. They always switch the colors.
Yeah. So I was walking back, so I parked at the very beginning of like the lake road and I walked to the end of it and I was walking back. And on my way back, he's like, I would almost get up to him and then he would kind of like fly like 10 to 15 feet in front and land. And then I'd almost catch up, and then he'd so he was always
keep
like
going.
right next to me. He was like following me, and he did it the entire way. But this is the second time he's done it, and the first time I was like, man, I should get a picture of him. But it was tough because like just as I would get close is when he would fly away.
Yeah.
And so I had to like.
Did you guys like make eye contact? And he's like, nope.
Well, I had to stop.
You can't
walking.
catch me.
Right. I just stopped walking. I had to put my phone on like super zoom, which is why it's not that great of a quality of a photo. And then like, because I didn't want to make him fly away. And a couple times he did. And because I was in super zoom, then it was hard to like find where he was again. Because he's so tiny. But yeah, I had this thought a while back that like I always talk about these crazy things I see and I always forget to take photos of them. Like, if I had video of those 3 skunks chasing me.
Oh, my God.
You know?
I would pay really good money to see this video, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the snapping turtle, to be quite honest, just terrorizing everybody on the path.
Yeah. Yeah. So this time I actually remembered to use my camera, and yeah. So I thought he was really cute. He wasn't as like crazy interesting as the skunks or the snapping turtle, but he's still interesting. I feel like I should name him.
Only because he wasn't threatening.
Oh yeah. He was so adorable. So adorable.
Let's name the birdie. Should we name him Laura or George?
No.
No, but I felt like he was in charge, like he was the pilot leading the way.
No. Yeah, but I don't like those names.
Yeah, it wasn't not very fitting for him.
Yeah.
What? Feed Goat said, I once had a cockroach chase me down a sidewalk in NYC. Kept trying to crawl up my leg. Ah! Ew.
Ugh. It's like that centipede on K-Hag.
Oh my god, that was the worst. Oh, I'm sorry, Feed Goat. Yuck.
Yeah.
Thank God that does not happen in San Diego or in California over here. We don't have to worry about that.
Right? Ugh. I don't know.
Nikki Boo is talking about anyone watch Harris. I'm guessing she dropped her beans report maybe while we've been live. I have no idea. She's probably
too.
Oh dang! It was good last one. Both of them have been excellent.
Oh, I believe it.
But
I know
Nikki
the first
Boo
one
said I'm
great.
drinking, so not sure. Is she joking about White Keys? Probably, if I had to guess. I haven't seen White Keys, except the 420 that are still in my inventory.
Yeah.
Ew. Ooh. Feed Goat said they could have put a saddle on that bad boy. Talking about the cockroach. Disgusting. Oh my god. Dude, for how glamorous and glorified New York is made out to be, I have no desire.
No.
Yeah.
I am not a
like
fan.
I really just want to go for Fashion Week and that's it, and see none of the city.
I mean, no offense to y'all that live in New York. I hate big cities as it is, so it's nothing personal. Don't take it personally. Like, I hate all big cities. Oklahoma City is the biggest city that I actually like. So I'm not a city person, but it's dirty, it's dark and gray and wet and cold and no, I'm good. No, cockroaches and rats and.
You guys got it over there. Just keep watch.
Yeah.
Make sure they don't cross any borders, please.
Yeah. So I don't know what to call the bird. Maybe I'll have to think on it. But
yeah.
Did you see my other Twitter post earlier in the event?
Your camouflage deer?
No, but that one, man, that pissed me off.
I was like zooming in and zooming in.
Too.
I'm like, I don't see the deer anywhere.
Me too. I was so pissed.
There were like somewhere in there.
There were 3 of them in that picture.
Oh,
3. And I can't see them even though I know what I'm looking for. I took the photo, like I took it as a vault photo, and I immediately pulled up Twitter to look at it. And I'm staring at the deer in front of me and looking down at my phone. And I'm like, where the fuck are you guys in this picture?
They literally went camouflaged. Amazing.
And so that was at Bluff Creek Park, the new place where Biggest Dickus has his things. And it's like literally like they're there all day long. Like you go anytime and there's just deer that hang out there. That crazy.
Is so cool.
Yeah.
But not suicidal deer like the ones that Anna has.
No, well, so...
Or not in this instance, I suppose.
I think later that night, though. Because when I went back the next time to go to Bluff Creek on, like, the main road, I saw a dead deer on the side of the road. I think someone hit it. Yeah. And it was sad because, like, what I saw there. What you couldn't see in that photo was there was a mama and 2 babies. They were so cute.
Oh.
But I don't know who was on the side of the road. I as soon as I caught a glimpse, I did not try to look at it.
Yeah, I don't need pictures of that.
No.
No. Not Bambi. No.
No. So, no, but that wasn't the photo I was talking about.
Okay.
Did you see the guy on Free Wheels?
Oh, snap. Yes.
Yeah.
That was so cool.
Yeah, so his name was Trey. I was walking at Stars and Stripes Park, and I had seen him a couple vaults before, and I was like, man, should I go back and ask him if I can, like, take a photo of him? Like, this is cool. Like, I'd never seen these things before, these freewheel things.
Yeah.
I was like, this would make a great photo, and, like, people need to know this stuff exists because this could be a really cool option for hunting. And, yeah, exactly. And I didn't even have to go back because he started, like, he was, like,
catching up to you?
Yeah, because he was just sitting around before when I walked past him, and I saw him playing with the things. But he actually got on them, and he was like, okay, so you know how you see, like, imagine 70s roller disco, right? Like, people doing disco stuff, like, on rollerblades.
Yeah.
That's kind of, like, what he was doing on these things. But it was it was crazier because, like, he could pick his feet up off of the freewheel thing, and, like,
and they just keep rolling, and then he put it again.
Yeah, so, like, he did
That's crazy.
Like, he jumped up and turned and, like, landed on them the other direction, and, like, yeah,
dude,
it's really cool. It was really cool. So I was like, hey, man, can I take a photo of you? It's for this game thing. Like, we get extra bonus things if we take cool photos. He's like, oh, yeah. And so then we started talking about them. He told me they're called free wheels. He said that he found out about them in California. And
sounds like a California thing.
Yeah. And he's trying to make them, like, bigger around here. And he's got a couple friends that use them, like, out in Houston and whatever. And he's actually trying to get the maker of the free wheels to sponsor him, but it hasn't worked so far. I was like, hey, well, I mean, if you can't get them to pay you for using them, maybe you should play Coin Hunt World.
Right.
But turns out he had an iPhone, so that didn't really work out. But he had already been thinking of getting an Android because he was getting sick of his iPhone and how, like, you had to pay to use anything on the thing. And so he's like, I've already been wanting to get an Android, so I actually might do that. I was wearing my Hunter jersey, so I, like, turned around and showed him our Ladies of the Hunt logo. I was like, check us out on YouTube, and, like, yeah. So
nice.
It was fun. Yeah, he had a super positive attitude about it. It was. Let me tell you guys, if you're not getting referrals and you're trying, like, if you're talking to people when you're out there, it is 10 times easier when you are wearing a custom Hunter jersey and you can show them, like, how legit the thing is. Like, it's legit enough that you have a shirt about it and, like, you're important enough in the game that you have a custom shirt with your name on it about it. Like, that just makes it so much easier. You can point to the things on your body and be like, this is what it is. Yeah. So anyway.
Oh my God, that is so cool. Well, Trey, if you're watching, let us know what I hope he starts, like, a YouTube account or something for, like, he needs to wear a GoPro or something with all of this. Like, let's get like some Logic Troll level streams going here for these sponsors.
Yeah, he had one of those tripods for his iPhone. So my guess was that he was holding where we were doing this, there's, like, kind of like I wouldn't say it's a memorial. It's like a monument. I don't know. It's some, like, historical. I think it's Eisenhower.
Like a plaque of something or something.
Well, it's big though. Like, it's got walls to it, and there's stuff on the walls. Anyway, so there's, like, there's a up high place that he could put his phone and video himself doing things. So I think that's what he was doing. But yeah. Anyway. So I thought that was super cool. Yeah, though I had never seen the free wheels before, and, like, he said he really wanted to get like one of those one wheels, like the things Blimpalot uses.
Yeah.
But
The
they're so,
unicycles?
huh? No, it's not a
Wait, like a
unicycle.
unicycle or?
It's a one wheel. It's like it's got a big thick one wheel, and there's
Oh
like
yeah, and then the board that sits
yeah.
like on top of the wheel. But yeah. Okay.
He really wanted to do that instead, but it was too expensive for him to get into. Where these are like super cheap. It's literally like you have like a, I don't know, was that 4 inches? A 4-inch thing of like skateboard that has 2 wheels on the bottom, and the wheels can like rotate. It's like a caster kind of thing. So they're not just in one direction. Like they can move.
Like a wave board, kind of.
I don't know what a wave board.
Like where it's hard to explain.
So
Okay.
it's like a skateboard, except on a skateboard your wheels just go in one direction. These wheels can spin under the board, so they can turn. Like, so you can move the wheels without them just being pointed in one direction. So it's like he's got
seems like hard
to
control.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm like, how does that work?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't seem to have a problem.
That is so cool.
I don't know how long he had practiced though.
Yeah, I mean, if he feels confident enough to film himself, probably for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
unless he's filming himself to practice. That could also be the case.
He looked like he was doing a great job. Like, he didn't fall. I mean, the stuff he was doing was impressive. And what's cool is right there at that park, there's like a little mini skate park too. So I'm sure,
perfect.
You know, he tried it out there. But anyway, it was really cool. He asked if like we could, he asked if I wanted a photo or video. And I was like, unfortunately, it only does photo. But how cool would it be if we could do Twitter videos within Coin?
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, because if I could have shared a video of him doing that instead of just a photo, you know.
Do you have the option? I don't have it on my phone. I have no idea why, but do you have the option of like you can take outside pictures? Like, so essentially, when you get the Twitter box photo, you can like switch the picture once it flips you to Twitter.
Yeah. Which is what I did with the bird.
Could you maybe do it that way, where you upload like a video instead of a photo?
It's possible. I didn't think of it at that point.
We should try to test it out. I'm curious.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't even switch the picture, so.
Really? I mean, isn't that like a Twitter thing, not a Coin Hunt thing? Oh, it's just
because it's
Apple thing that doesn't let you change the.
Well, it doesn't. It used to be able to do that, and now it doesn't take me to the Twitter app because I think because my Twitter is linked maybe in game now. So it just like says, I can't even like save it to my drafts or anything. So like if I wanted to like edit the caption, I have to like do it right then and there. It's really bizarre.
Well, yeah. I mean, mine's the same way, but I can like edit the text. And when I'm editing the text,
I can do, but I can't edit the photo. And then Marvin's house normally can like save it to drafts and like go back later and like edit the caption and stuff, like if we're driving or something.
Yeah.
But I can't do that. It's really weird.
That is weird. Yeah, well, when you edit the text, that's when like you can just X that picture and pick a different picture. But you can't do that. Yeah,
I can't. If I X the picture, it doesn't give me the option of like adding another one back in, so that I'm just left with the text. I don't know. It's bizarre. I gotta get a new phone and a new phone service provider and keys. I need keys.
I highly recommend
my phone.
Not an Apple. Hey, maybe you could win Zach and Beat's contest, their trivia gauntlet thing.
No, my phone works. I don't want to take
not
away
for
from
Walking Quest. It doesn't.
Well, it does. I don't want to take away from somebody who actually like can't play the game because their phone has 2 RAM or whatever.
I agree.
However the fuck you say that.
I agree, but also there's a chance that those people aren't listening to Zach and Beats and don't know about the contest. So if there's not enough people and they need someone, they're screening to make sure those people. Oh, is that where it's coming from?
Yes. But thank you. I'm glad it's going to the community. Yeah.
I didn't know that. Wait.
This is an educated guess, but he's been shilling that that Google form like across all of the Discord servers, like every single one, even the local ones. And then I saw him mention something about giving away a free phone, so maybe we'll forgive you once you've given away the free phone, Kata. Jokes.
I don't see what he says in Discord because I can't anymore, so I don't really know. I have no clue what you're talking about, but it's all good.
Yes, but he's the one giving it away, so I don't know. Are they trying to keep that a secret? I'm sorry if
I just listened to their episode when they talked about it. They didn't mention that, so I didn't know where it was coming from. I thought they were just being extra generous and bought one.
Oh no, yeah. I think Kata works for some sort of service provider or something, and has been really helpful with trying to help people in their like when they have issues with their like phone models and whatnot. So
yeah,
because like honestly the only reason I know this is because I frequently check the I Need Help channel purely for the content that's in there sometimes.
Oh,
Professor Xavier is fucking hilarious.
Yes, he's wonderful.
So I'm like, Hunters Hangout, Off Topic, USA Hunters, I Need Help. Those are my top 4.
Honestly, I can't remember the last time I was in USA Hunters.
I just check it because I hope like somebody from LA jumps in and I can be like, hey, go join our local Discord.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
So Feed Goat says, hey, Korkio, you remember the episode of Ladies of the Hunt where you have the backstory on your nickname? There is a player with the name No Oreo. Is that an ex-boyfriend? Not likely.
Korkio, my Oreo. And
yeah.
Then Korkio, no Oreo.
It's not likely because ex-boyfriends didn't like pay much attention to my online nickname enough to pay attention to the like history behind it. There, like the guy that gave me that nickname, like we were in 6th grade. Like he wouldn't, and we still randomly talk, like we're friends. So I mean, I wouldn't say we're friends. We're very positive towards each other, but we don't talk enough to have maintained a friendship. But like the last time I was in San Francisco, he gave me the tour of San Francisco, and like I miss that guy. He's awesome. Anyway.
Wait,
so
what is this guy though? What is this hunter in your community, Feed Goat, that has something against Oreos?
Yeah.
Why no Oreos? Oreos are delicious.
Maybe they're on a diet.
Oh, maybe. Like it's a reminder, like no Oreos.
Right. Yeah. Also, I don't have many. I don't really have that many ex-boyfriends per se. I was married for a good amount of time, so I don't think it would be an ex-boyfriend. Also, where are you? I mean,
but that's funny. Feed Goat.
Yeah,
I think they meant actually just like there's a player out there with the name No Oreo. I don't know if they meant like a local player.
Oh,
I think I was mistaking that.
All of my ex-boyfriends would be in Rhode Island. I mean, I've been married. I was married for most of the time I was in Oklahoma, and then my current boyfriend is the first boyfriend I've had since I got divorced. So, yeah, those people they didn't think about me when they were with me, which is why they're ex-boyfriends. They don't think about me enough to make that their username.
Right.
I'm not that important.
Losers. They're a bunch of losers.
Right. Anyway.
But anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, so.
Yes.
Did you have a chance, since you did quite a bit of hunting and walking this week,
to listen to our playlist?
Yes.
Yeah, like nonstop.
Oh, yay! Oh my god, good.
There has been no.
So you've probably gotten a good rotation now, right?
Yes.
Like you know everything that's on there.
Pretty much. Though
Okay,
what's interesting is I went back, like, actually today, right before doing this, like, I went back and I looked at the listing of songs, and there are songs that are on that playlist that I haven't heard yet, and I'm like, why have I not heard this song? Like, I literally have, like, listened to this for, like, 8 hours at this point, and I have not heard some of the songs on there, and I've heard other songs multiple times. I don't know.
It's like 4 hours long. The playlist.
I've heard some of the songs multiple times, and there are songs that I haven't heard. So I don't know why, but I guess that's just how it works. And
weird.
I got a 3-month. I got my 3-month free Spotify premium thing. I have to remember to cancel it in December though, because I ain't paying for that.
Set a calendar reminder. That's what I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yay! That makes me so happy.
Yeah, because there hasn't been any content to listen to.
I know. Weird, huh?
IT guy wasn't putting out an episode this week because he's handling his business.
I'm sure he means QB Air business. Maybe. Maybe not.
I don't know. And yeah, Zach Beats don't they normally release something by now? No, I guess it's the beginning of the week. It's the beginning of the week, and yeah,
I think I already
listened to that. I made the mistake of listening to that stuff before the event, like when I wasn't walking, like when I was just sitting in the backyard, playing on my phone. I just like played the podcast because I'm like, I never get around to walking anymore, so I might as well just listen to this stuff now.
Right.
And then I get to walking and there's nothing to listen to. Yeah. I mean, there's always something to listen to. There's our playlist. I've just meant there is no coin hunt content.
Right. Content.
Yeah. But yes, so I have to say, I never expected to thoroughly enjoy listening to a Cardi B song.
Yes, Zenny, we got her.
I mean, and I honestly, if I was just listening to it, I mean, I've heard the song plenty of times before, and I'm like, whatever. But speed walking to that song?
These is bloody shoes.
Oh,
but they're bloody
my God. I was like, yeah, get it.
They are. I'm making money moves right now.
Yeah, I mean, and mind you, this whole, 25 miles that I've walked in the past few days, it's all been speed walking.
Nice.
So the songs that were great for speed walking. Yeah, there's one in there that kind of sounds like mildly country. And I'm like, why? Something about steps, but it's the different kind of steps. It's like steps you take to do something.
Oh,
and I'm like,
by the Heim Sisters. I know. I probably have to move that one off.
Yeah, I came on a couple times and I was like, I don't know about this one. That wasn't recommended by. That wasn't recommended by someone, was it?
I'm
not insulting one of our guests, am I?
No, just me.
Oh, okay.
Totally kidding. I do not mind.
Yeah, it was kind of like, it just didn't really work for walking, and it thematically didn't really fit because it was a completely different kind of steps, and so yeah. Anyway.
Yep. I really love them. I was trying to find one that would work, but yeah, you're right. It doesn't work.
Yeah. Crashman, the weird skates are called free skates. Ridge Drifter sounds kind of cool though.
Yeah.
But I hadn't heard of those. The other song I thoroughly enjoyed being on that playlist was My Sharona.
Yes.
It was just fun.
Oh yeah, for your fast walking for sure.
Yeah, because honestly, most of the music on there is music I don't know.
Good.
Right? Yeah, I mean, there were some things, you kept the DMs song on there, which I love that song. It only came on once though, so.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. You'd think because I had heard it so much and it repeated so much in the past, it would keep repeating, but this time it didn't.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
So.
Not that I can do anything about that.
Most of the songs were songs I had never heard from artists I had never heard about.
Yay.
Like, I kept looking at who the artists were, and I was like, who are these people? Yeah.
I like.
So the Cardi B song that was a shock. And the only, like, I had heard the song before, but honestly the only reason why I knew it was Cardi B was because she says her name in the song. Like, I don't keep up on like current people, so I don't know. I don't know who makes what. So
Yeah.
But yeah, that song was fun.
Yay, it was fun. That makes me so happy to hear.
Yeah. And then towards
the ones on there.
The end of my walking today, I realized like I'd been hearing the same songs on repeat, and I was like, man, we don't have a guest tonight. So I should probably come up with another song to put on the walking playlist, because we usually ask a guest for a song, and we don't have a guest. So, when I'm not walking, basically my soundtrack has been all the 311 music. Because I can't get sick of it. Like, I can't get sick of it. It's great background music. It's great. And my boyfriend loves it too, so neither of us get sick of it. So it's literally, we have like a little, like a really loud portable speaker that we just keep in different places, and it's just always playing.
It just goes throughout the house.
We take it in the shower. We take a shower. It's like, it goes everywhere.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I know we've got one 311 song on there, which I don't know if you've heard it during your walking.
Don't
but
Stay
I
Home?
feel, yeah. It fits. It's like really good, right?
Yeah, I like it.
Anyway, yeah. So the other one, do you know this song? It's called "Good Feeling."
I think I do.
It's pretty popular for their songs.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Can't recall it right now. See, this feels like music trivia where it's like, oh, I feel like I know these lyrics, but I don't know which song to pick.
Yeah. So basically for like the end of my walking today, I put on like a shuffle of 311 songs, and this song came on, and I was like, oh, this is good.
That'll
This
work.
will be good on the playlist. Yeah. So.
Adding now.
Awesome. If you guys in the comments have any other suggestions too,
Yes, and if you are not following our playlist, you can find it easily on Spotify. You just type in Ladies of the Hunt. I guess you could throw music at the end of it if you need to decipher which is a music playlist and which is our podcast. But yeah, there's 69 songs on there exactly. It usually ends up being about 4 hours to 4 hours and 20 minutes. So I'm like, this is amazing.
that's awesome.
So yeah, I know you couldn't plan those numbers more perfectly. So I like to stick to that.
And I can tell you guys that playlist changes. Like, you're not going to get bored. Like, granted, I'm not the type of person that really gets bored. Like, my Pandora station plays kind of the rotation of the same sentimental songs over and over, and I kind of like that because, like, that it's comforting to hear songs I know. But that's not good for walking, because those songs just aren't good for walking.
They slow you down.
Yeah. But I can tell you that listening to this playlist, it didn't sound anything like listening to it like a month ago. And I was confused. I kept actually checking to see if it was still playing the playlist, because I was like, is this like, I don't recognize this at all. Like, what is this?
Yeah, right? Well, because I don't know, when you said you were hearing the same stuff over and over, I was like, okay, I gotta revamp this whole thing. And just
some of that wasn't bad though. Like, some of it I liked hearing because it was good. Like the DM song that you kept on there. I love that for walking. Like, it's such a good walking song. Yeah.
We can bring on. Oh wait, so also, if you are searching for the Ladies of the Hunt playlist, you'll probably find the master list too, which has all of the songs we've added onto the playlist, including the retired ones. So if you get sick of what is currently on there, you can always go back and listen to maybe something you've missed if you haven't been listening the whole time, or if you want a bigger shuffle. If you have 6-hour walking quests like this one, I'm pointing at myself.
Yeah. Or if you just walk for 6 hours like this one.
Yeah. The master list might be the way to go.
I did hear...
Yeah, Rolling Stones is on there.
I think you freaky.
Thank you very much.
Put back on there. I heard that and I was like, oh yeah. I think you put that back on for Nikki, right? Was it Nikki?
I did. Said... Nikki, are you going good night? Are you saying night?
No. Oh yeah?
Yeah, you're the first one out? Girl, what you doing? Okay, bye.
Bye.
That was so sad. That was so sad, Korkio. Bye.
Bye. I know, it's Sunday night. People have to wake up. I mean...
I know, I get it.
I'm going to be waking up at 5 to go walk, guys. Come on. And it's like, what's crazy is that Bluff Creek Park is like pitch black at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
But it's been like a pretty bright moon lately. So I've been walking by moonlight in the morning. But like,
what an interesting...
It's fully treed. So really like... you can only see shadows.
Okay.
I almost stepped on a frog.
How does your brain like figure that out? Like it's morning, but the moon is out.
Oh, the moon's out all the time. Well, in 12-hour shifts, kind of.
Moonlight.
Yeah. I mean, nice, it's still nighttime. I mean, the sun's not even close to up at that time. The sun doesn't really rise until like almost 7.
Yeah, it's true.
So,
hi, Bearded Ant Hunter. Thanks for popping in. He said, stopping by quickly to drop a like to my favorite huntresses.
Oh,
after ants, of course. I know I like.
Yeah. But yeah, so I just barely missed stepping on a frog this morning.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. He was big. He was like fist size, I'd say. I have small fists, though. So my fist size, so small fist size.
Okay.
Yeah, I almost stepped on him. And I saw his shadow, and I saw him hopping away.
Like, oh, this girl is trying to kill me. Oh my god, wait, speaking of frogs, Posp got like 3 new frogs.
Oh my god.
Like a new pet every time I talk to him.
Posp, are you opening a zoo yet?
Yeah. Yes, it's at his house, his residence.
Oh my gosh. I mean, granted, all of these are small animals, but like every individual animal requires care.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. Though we do know
really...
Posp is definitely a caretaker at heart.
Yeah.
We know that because he took care of his grandma. Remember that?
Yeah. And he rescues all of these animals.
Yeah.
So it's super awesome.
Yeah.
We love to see it. Happy for you, Posp. Let us know when you come up with some names.
Yeah.
All of the
name my bird too.
Yeah, right.
I know I'm gonna see him again. Like he seems to be there a lot, so I'm gonna need something to call him the next time I see him. So name my bird.
Right.
Wait, should we make this a Twitter contest? Name my bird. I kind of just want Posp to name it though.
Yeah, I think that's let's ask Posp.
Yeah.
Or we simply name it after Posp, but also that might get difficult to decipher. Yeah. I don't know.
So I'm probably going to go with whatever Posp names my bird, but I also want to hear y'all's suggestions. Let's go with it that way. Suggest names for the bird, but this is a request for Posp, who I know listens, but it might be a little while, so maybe we'll hear back.
Toasty says, I require 7 hours of sleep minimum. Haha. Yeah, so do I, except when it comes to events. So I sacrifice so much sleep for events. I'm running on 4 hours and 30 minutes of sleep right now. And I'm still probably going to go hunting after this. So, it's just the way the cookie crumbles. We gotta finish that quest line. And We need these. Oh, can somebody please check Coin Hunt World and see if we have a resource drop update yet? Because maybe that will influence whether I go hunting tonight or if I actually get some sleep and go in the morning instead.
Well, I mean,
I'll probably still do both.
are you going to wake up before reset and hunt that? That's really early for you. Because if you don't go hunting tonight, like, you're going to miss all of those boxes.
I know.
Because that's what I do. If I don't hit something that night, I wake up early and hit them before reset. But then you're 2 hours behind. That's really early for you.
Exactly. So we do, like, we can still do a morning hunt, and then we can do a later one in the afternoon after 5.
Yeah.
This is our reset. So it's like a split day.
Yeah.
But I don't think Marvin's house has work off tomorrow, so I think I might be making tomorrow a all 8 walking quest day.
Ooh.
And try to accomplish this before 5.
Bring multiple pairs of shoes.
Right. Well, I think I have to break it up into at least 2 walks, because obviously I got to walk the dogs, and there's no way they can make it through even like all 6. So I'll probably get through like 5 with them, and then the last 3 I'll be doing for a few hours on my own.
Breaking news. This just in.
This just in. Coin Hunt, is that you?
No. So this
I'm
is
putting a lot of pressure on you. I'm sorry, babe.
This is completely unexpected. Like, this is not something anyone is thinking about right now. I was just checking to see if there was an increase message. There is a message. It's not about an increase. It says the first master sushi chef QB has been printed by Tuminator.
Yeah, Shu put that in the chat earlier. I'm sorry, you might have missed it.
What?
Yeah,
I missed it. Fuck.
We were
and here I thought I was like, I thought I was attentive to the chat. It's still no one that's listening to the podcast. Like, well, they probably already knew.
They got the message a few days ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's super cool. It's cool to think about, like, things like that's going to start happening more often, even when we're doing events or just like doing whatever, with all of the monuments happening. It's really kind of exciting, like all of the first things that you can accomplish. Yeah. And like the longevity that they hold. Or
completely.
Yeah.
So was Tuminator one of the first ones to, like, someone we knew had like hit it regularly? Maybe they were just waiting for the knife. Because I remember someone first got that master chef blueprint, and then they found out there was a knife that they needed to get, and it was like, well, like, the knife is apparently extremely difficult to get.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe that
I don't pay close enough attention.
I know. The sushi quest is too far from me, so
yeah.
I try to just ignore it so I don't get FOMO.
Yeah, I just have been ignoring the Discord lately because either I'm walking a shit ton and actually playing the game, or like, I mean,
trying to work to afford the CHW lifestyle.
Yeah, because like this is second deadline season. This is like anyone that filed an extension on their taxes, they're due like now-ish. So I have a client, business taxes are due on the 15th, right? Like in a couple of days. Mm-hmm. I have a client that I have been asking for the past month, like every week, like, hey, you know, they're due. We've got a month. We've got 3 weeks. Like, come on.
Let's go.
They literally just sent me their stuff for their business tonight. A business. They want me to do that in a couple of days? Bitch, it's a fucking event right now. I'm not doing any taxes.
Sorry, out of town. Email response, like automatic reply. I am currently in the QB-verse and we'll be back on September 20th.
It's so
for a
bad.
brief break between part 1 and part 2 before I'm out of town again.
There's big penalties too for not filing a business return on time.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I kind of can't do that. I'm just gonna have to find some time to actually do it. It's like, I don't want to do taxes right now. That's why, like, I worked my butt off before this event started to, like, get all my work out of the way.
Yeah, right? We're on vacation.
Yeah.
A coin hunt vacation.
It sure as fuck don't feel like a vacation.
It's work, though. It's work, mama. It is nuts. Oh my god. So Zenny said should be sleeping too, but I'm making a wish list for your shop, lol. So side note, in the pics you have people wearing their shirts. Can you list the style they got, i.e. classic tee, etc.? That's a good idea.
Unfortunately, I can't.
Dang.
I don't think I can put text with it. I can't even like move I would rather put those pictures like on the side panel or something so that as you're scrolling through the shop you can see the pictures on the side.
Yeah.
But
or even like with the items that they purchased.
Well, I can
with
kind
our
of do
hunter
that.
jerseys, you know, like in the hunter jersey category.
I can kind of do that. So like if you go to an actual item and you scroll down, then anyone that purchased that item, like I've put their pictures down there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it doesn't really give me a lot of freedom to modify exactly how that all looks. But if you have a question, just let me know. Like, I can, if you want to see like, hey, what does a classic tee like actually look like on a person? I can go back and look to see who's ordered one and see if I have pictures and I can show you. But I don't think it'll let me put captions. I'll check just in case. But I don't think it will. I think I can only put text in there's like one panel that allows text. Toasties, you are correct. October 15th is extension deadline for individual taxes. September 15th is for business because business taxes are initially due March 15th and individual taxes are due April 15th. Any extension gives a 6-month extension. So they have businesses due a month before the individuals because the business returns actually have information that is required in order to prepare the personal return. Like you have to like do those first before you can do the personal, so they make them due sooner. Anyway, it's a whole thing. We can talk taxes personally, like through DMs if you really want to.
After we discuss your custom hunter jersey. Also, really quick, I'll be back in 5 seconds. I forgot to leave the door open for Pearl and she's whining and at me.
Oh,
she's
Pearl.
real potty. I'll be right back.
Okay. But yeah, and Toasties, if you go back and listen to us talking about you earlier, talking about your hunter jersey and how you might want to get a top 5 anniversary event NFT image on that jersey, kind of like how Conman did. You can kind of go back to, if you go to the shop, you can scroll down, you can see Conman's hoodie with his Hawaii NFT on there. And Toasties is asking when Ladies of the Hunt Instagram. I think Mama and I have both talked about this, and we don't Instagram very well, I think. Am I wrong? Do you Instagram?
Oh my God. We also totally left out the fact that we were on the phone for like 4 hours last weekend. We definitely spoke about this. In that I mean, if it's a need, I'm definitely interested in creating a Ladies of the Hunt Instagram. I made one for myself, and I feel like there's only like 30 of us hunters that actually use it.
Toasties is asking about it. I'm too old for that.
if people are getting their news from there, I'm all about it, because Twitter has the function that you can like post from Instagram to Twitter or Twitter to Instagram. So it would be pretty seamless.
Wait, you can get news? Like, I thought Instagram was just photos.
No, I know, but like if like their algo is kind of similar to Twitter's, where it's like if you're following certain pages and like liking their posts, it'll show you their posts more often. So like I know a lot of people get reminders for like when we're streaming, because we make a post like the day that we stream. So if that's helpful for people who are like on Instagram and not Twitter.
Toasty's over here calling you out. He said you only posted twice.
I know, because there's nobody on there. So I kind of just stopped.
I mean, okay, so if you guys want Instagram, let us know. But honestly, I kind of feel like the majority of the coin hunt crowd is a little old for Instagram, because I feel like it all came out when we were past learning about new technology.
Yeah, right.
Because like I think the average age of coin hunters is like mid-30s. And I don't know if it's just me. I know there are people my age that love Instagram and use it nonstop. I've just never kind of used it. So I don't know.
I used to use it kind of a lot. And then I think like the pandemic happened, and then the world got a little nuts. And then I was only using it for like the nutty parts of the world. And then I was like, okay, I got to take a break. Like,
yeah.
It turned into Facebook, where I was like, get me out of here.
Yeah. I mean, I used Facebook a lot before the pandemic. And like, I was on it all the time. I used Facebook for all of my connecting people with people. I had social groups on there. I ran my own Facebook groups and stuff. I don't fucking touch Facebook anymore. I just like, no. Yeah. I've got Coin Hunt World in my life now. I'm too busy for that shit.
Right. I actually think I had to like delete some apps for one of the upgrades or updates for Coin Hunt World, and Facebook was one of them. I was like, bye.
Oh, you were running out of memory?
Yeah, or I was running out of storage.
Wow.
And Facebook takes up so much storage, where I was like, I don't need this. Get out of here.
Oh. Well, it's a good thing I post our videos on the Coin Hunt Facebook group then.
Oh, good. I didn't even know you were doing that.
I mean, not all the time. I do here and there when there's like an extra juicy one or something.
Nice.
Or when like I haven't posted there in a while, and I'm like reminding people that like, hey, we exist. Like, get off of Facebook because you're not. Right. You're not learning anything there.
I know.
No offense to the people running Facebook. It's not their fault. It's just.
No. And there's a lot of hunters that are on there. So it's like, I'm glad that there's a big like hunting community, or like Coin Hunt World community that's also on Facebook. But we need to like get them to the Discord.
Yes.
Somehow. Like there's a lot of like fake news on that that Facebook page. Oh my gosh! Hi, Box. This is one of our local LA hunters, Boxcar Racer.
I like the name Boxcar Racer. Yes, I like that. Yeah.
Actually, Box is part of the reason that I put Haim on the playlist.
Oh, really?
He's a big fan. Sorry, I had to take the song off because it was just a little too slow. But I hope you follow the playlist, because I added some of the sisters on there for you.
Cool. Toasties, I wasn't calling you out for being old. I just think we're a little old for Instagram. I don't know, I feel like Instagram is more of a Gen Z thing. Is it not?
I feel like that's like TikTok. I don't know. I've been on Instagram since, you took pictures of like your food. And was like, this is the lunch I had today. Like,
maybe that's why I feel I never understood why people did that. I'm like, I mean, now I take pictures of like, if I make a nice meal, I will take a picture of it and I will keep it, and then I will use it to brag to like my mom later.
To your followers, yes.
No, just my mom. Like, look at this healthy meal I made, Mom. I made this salmon. Like, isn't it so pretty? But like, I don't know. No one else cares what I made.
Hey, you could get like 50 likes on that salmon. You never know.
Those aren't going to buy me a dinner.
You're right. And that's why Instagram is kind of like, meh.
Yeah. I guess, like, I've never been one for popularity contests. I feel like that's what Instagram kind of is like a visual popularity contest. Yeah. I've always been like a more...
Who lives the best life?
Yeah, and that's definitely not me. And I definitely don't want to be famous. So, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Anyway.
Fair enough. We've found our platform of choice, and it is Coin Hunt World and all things that surround it.
Yeah.
IG.
Anyway.
Oh, okay. So Box says IG is where millennials and Gen Z start to converge, but it leans older. Okay, yeah, fair. That's fair enough.
Yeah. And honestly, yes, I agree TikTok is very Gen Z, but TikTok is fucking awesome. Like, it learns you, and it learns what you like, and the people on TikTok are so impressive. Like,
Yeah.
the talent I've seen on that, like, it's just like, it's this amazing place where, like, if you have nothing, like, you can still make it with that, just if you have talent. Sure. If you have talent, like, you don't have to get discovered by some big agency or something to make it big. Like, you can be amazing just through TikTok.
Yeah.
Anyway,
and I think it's funny, it's a testament to TikTok, how well that app, like how big and genius that app is, because every video that you see on Instagram now is pulled directly from TikTok. Like, Instagram is kind of old news. So
yeah, I don't even know what it is, and I'm just like, I'm always impressed with the people that I see on there, and also there's just great dog videos. Fuck cat videos, yes. But there's great dog videos. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Anyway.
Agree. Solid content.
Yeah. So let's get back to on topic. Where are we at here?
Let's see. Oh, your weight loss progress.
Oh, hey, so I almost like ruined the surprise and messaged you the next morning after our last week's episode, because I am now down 18.5 pounds.
Woo!
I lost that extra pound or pound and a half. Literally, it registered the morning after our last episode. Has nothing to do with all the walking I've been doing the past like few days. It was literally just after our episode.
It was like
out of nowhere.
Oh, never mind.
Because on our last episode, I was like, I haven't made any progress. I don't know if that's gonna happen anytime soon. And then the next morning, I'm like, what?
Okay, this would have been great if you happened to yesterday, but
yeah. So 18.5
Well,
pounds.
I'm curious to see how where you'll land, like, after QBR is completely finished.
Oh my God.
Like,
with all this
by
walking.
next weekend.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I can keep up the pace that I've been going so far the past few days, just because work and shit. And also the judgment that I feel I would get. And also my blisters.
It's healthy. We're walking.
Yeah, but blisters.
Yeah, but blisters. True.
I really need to go.
You can wear your Crocs.
Oh, I did that. I did that one point yesterday. No, that was actually I did that as a break from in between my running shoes and my old running shoes that are like falling apart. Because I knew I was doing short stints of walking, so I stopped wearing those because I was worried about wearing a hole through, and I didn't want to be in the middle of like a 7-mile walk and have a hole in my shoe.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I went and did like a 1-mile walk in my flip-flops, and actually I feel like that kind of reset my feet. Like, it gave them the ability to spread out, and like they ached less.
Be their natural.
Yeah. Yeah, now I don't recommend walking a mile in flip-flops. These are Crocs. These are like really nice, extra comfortable, like amazing support flip-flops. They're not your regular flip-flops. But I think it's almost time for a REI trip to get me some Hokas.
Yeah. You should do that.
Because like even my good running shoes that I've been wearing like all this time now, like they're almost worn through. It's time. Crazy.
It's time. You think you can do like an early birthday present? Oh, speaking of, while we're on the topic, Crashman, how is your weight loss progress coming along? Because I feel like I can tell the difference in your streams. This might sound kind of crazy, and you don't have to answer if you feel like I'm calling you out at all, but you look fantastic, and the walking press looked great on you. So that's all I mean to say, but that's awesome. He didn't sign up to be our accountability buddy, so.
Man, I'm going to have to check that out because I haven't had a chance to watch anyone's videos. I only get a chance to listen to the audio stuff. So
yeah.
I'll definitely have to check. So
you feel like getting into a little bit of shop talk before
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Have you checked out the auction house lately?
I sure have.
Oh my God, everything is so cheap.
It's so cheap.
Yeah. So,
I managed to snag some cheap stuff.
You did? What did you get?
I got, okay, so the first day of the event, where I had like terrible RNG and had like came home with no pilot hats, like very little key cards, very little, I think at that point, maybe the flight attendant blueprint had dropped. I don't even think so yet. But I come back to my headquarters because I was like gonna take my headquarters to work thinking it would be 20 vaults and then the mystery box and then 100 vaults, but it ended up being 120 vaults and then your mystery box. So I circled back, and once I realized it, came to grab my mystery box and saw I won an auction item. And I won a Canada QB blueprint for 340 keys.
I was bidding on that.
Were you really?
Yeah.
I really was shocked. I did not think I was going to win it at all.
I currently have a bid on one. This, oh, no, never mind. I'm thinking of a different blueprint. Maybe I shouldn't tell anyone because then it'll go up.
Crashman said, thanks for the compliment. I got a similar compliment from a neighbor the other day. I'm still at 15 pounds of weight loss, holding steady, so maybe growing muscles. Yes! Congrats!
Yeah,
that's
likely.
Super exciting.
Yeah.
Probably lots of leg muscles.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome, Crashman. Congrats. Okay, so how much do you have on a blueprint right now? Or if you want to wait to win it so nobody goes bidding on it.
Yeah, I'm kind of torn. Well, anyway, I was bidding on that Canada Day one. I was in there much earlier than you. I bid it up from, I want to say it was like 50 to 55 keys.
Okay. Nice.
And I watched it till it went to about 100, and I was like, yeah, that's still an amazing deal, but at the same time, I gotta be a little better with my keys.
I've been bidding on them for like the past couple of months because I really, really want that QB.
Oh yeah.
But I'm also like completionist, right? Like I'd rather print it myself and have the blueprint.
Yeah.
And I've bid on a couple. I know Toasties ended up winning one a couple of weeks ago for like, because he needed the print. So I was like, all right, I'll give up on it for like, this, maybe when QB Air comes, that is when I like had planned to get back in the ring. So
yeah. Well, so yeah, I think I stopped bidding on that because I then realized, okay, I'd also have to buy
the mats.
Yeah, the mats. Yeah. And I was like, well, I'm only going to go for it if it's like super, super cheap, which that is super, super cheap, but not as super cheap as I was kind of wanting it for. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Remember when we were bidding against each other for a Doge? Yeah. It was like, what were they going for? Like 700, something like that.
Yeah, I think like from what I remember, I wasn't spending any more than 500 keys on it. So we were bidding on it probably just before it hit like 500.
Yeah.
And then both of us were like, we're too cheap.
Right. But you ended up winning one later, didn't you?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you remember how much you spent on that?
I think it was like just over 400 probably. It's still a little expensive, but.
Okay.
What'd you win yours for? Because I'm feeling like you won one.
So guys, here's a pro tip. If there is a key intensive event going on, people are not buying things in the auction house and things go for super, super cheap. So if there's something that's normally a little expensive that shows like that you really want, like look in the auction house during events And not that I really, really wanted this. I just happened to like stupidly look in the auction house and like saw a shit ton of things. I bid on like 10 different things because everything was so cheap with like one clock left. 1 clock. And I'm like, seriously? No one is buying this stuff? So I got mine for like 230.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Do you know whose it was?
No.
Okay. Like Jybone, was it yours?
And honestly, that's the last I remember bidding on it. I don't know for sure that that's exactly, but it was somewhere around there. Like I mean, I don't think I was going.
Wow.
Yeah. It was something like that. That's awesome. Crazy.
That is so awesome.
And what's crazy to me is that people are putting lots of stuff in the auction house right now because they need keys. But, like, it's not smart to be doing that. No one's going to buy it except for, like, me. I'll get it super cheap.
Yeah. I mean, if you need the keys, like, that bad, it's game of choices. Yeah. And so also how much you need. Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to reward our listeners by telling them what I'm actually bidding on now, even if they outbid me and I don't get it, whatever. This is what you get for being a listener of us. So I currently have a bid on a shark blueprint that is cheaper than it was in the shop. What?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's going for 1,500 keys. 1,500.
Oh, snap.
Granted, there
Is
are
it on
two,
1 clock?
There's 2.
Okay.
But it's towards the end of the 2. And it's not making the hot list. Like, people aren't going crazy bidding on this. There were sharks also. Like, I'm kind of torn. Blueprint shark. I think
the pirate.
I think when Jybone was on here, we were talking about Nerd's shark, and I said that I had bought one from Nerd. I could have swore that happened. I think I bid on one for Nerd, and then someone outbid me because I was looking through my inventory. I don't have a shark, and I'm like, I swore I remembered buying a shark, and I don't have a shark.
Shit.
Yeah. So I've been now bidding on sharks because there's a shit ton of them in the auction house right now. And like, they've been getting cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. Like, so, I mean, I saw one that had 1 clock left that was 100 keys. Now, granted, it ended up selling much more than that. It went for like 500. But I mean, it had it was like, it was the middle of the day with 1 clock and 100 keys, and I was like, I'm bidding on that.
I'm bidding. Yeah. I'll go ahead and take this. Thank you.
I currently
What?
All right. Here's your insider scoop, guys.
Oh no.
I currently have a bid on a Doge QB.
Another one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they were all so cheap, I just bid on a bunch of them so I could keep an eye on them. And this was like when they were still at 3 clocks. Because I don't remember to go back and look unless I get a notification I've been outbid. So, like, I do that. And then this way, it also goes into that list that I can just go back and check regularly. So, 1 clock left. 65 keys for a Doge QB.
Dude, I'm gonna go bid on that.
All right, go for it. I won't outbid you because I don't want it any. Like I already got one. Like, yes, it would be smart for me to buy it and resell it later. But
then he said, "Korkio,
no, no.
It's only for the 11 of you that are still in here."
Yeah. Honestly, I would buy it, but I'm not spending 65 keys right. Like I'm not. I'm only going to buy things I don't already have.
Yeah,
because
that's fair. My
problem is
a lot of hunting to do.
Yeah, and I'll be like, and I have plenty of keys to do the hunting, but my thing is like, I know myself now. I used to do this. I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna buy it and then I'm gonna resell it for more keys later, and then I just keep it and I never sell it. It's like,
I'm right there with you.
I'm like, I'm like, I don't need to do all this shit. No, I haven't been drinking. I've been drinking diet ginger ale. Why? I'm helping you guys out. Am I doing a bad thing?
I don't think so. By the time people see this, they'll be expired. Or
yeah, probably
watch, rewatch or listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it, Feed Goat.
Sushi Chef Blueprint has 2 clocks, so could go up still, but it's currently only at 100 keys.
Are you serious? Also, why are people selling that?
I know.
I don't know.
Why?
It's weird. Why do people sell their blueprints? It's crazy.
I mean, unless they have duplicates. Don't get me wrong. How do you get duplicates of a sushi chef? Like, unless you bought one.
And like, if you're trying to resell it, now is not the time to resell it. Like, what are you thinking?
Right.
Zenny
Zenny doesn't want me to say anything because those are all the things she's keeping an eye on. Sorry, Zenny.
Fair.
Hey,
I want to bid on that Doge, but I need every single key that I have if I'm going to finish this quest and buy the pirate. Yeah, so that's what, like, everything in the back of a lot of people's head is like, they do not have the keys right now because of how much hunting they have to do, plus the pirate, plus QB Air Part 2. If you plan on doing it more than once.
I just decided I'm not going to buy the pirate because I can't really afford to. And honestly, I would rather buy like 4 different QBs that I don't have than buy one blueprint that I will print once, but it'll be a long time from now before I print it. Plus, I already have the pirate QB. Granted, I want the blueprint, and if I had a lot more keys, I would be buying it. But I don't have a lot of keys right now. So, but honestly, Medrich, what you could do is you could just like not buy the pirate, and then maybe during the Halloween event, you'll find it on the auction house cheaper than it was in the store.
Yeah, right.
So, yeah, I mean, it's
next event, like the next event will be right around the corner, you know.
Yeah. It's really kind of crazy. So like I just like click on blueprints and I sort. There was what was in here that I really wanted. There is an RNG blueprint. There was something. Oh, there's a black cat blueprint in here.
I know whose it is.
Yeah, whose is it? You're not gonna share.
I don't know if I should say.
It already sold. It's already gone.
Oh, okay. Needless to say, I'm like shocked that they sold it.
Yeah. I'm sure they're making tons of money off of it.
It makes me think that they're maybe prepping for QB Air boarding passes.
Getting as many keys as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish they would have sold it like a little bit sooner though, so they would have gotten, more keys.
Yeah. Don't sell shit during an event. People aren't even at their freaking headquarters to look at the auction house and like continue bidding on stuff. They're out hunting.
Yeah, I know. And if you're going to if you decide you're going to do it for like the legendary or something, like you could definitely do it earlier. I could get it if you were like, I don't know, just wanted to get top 500, but the Black Cat QB blueprint? What?
I mean, I could get it if it was like, what else is in here is the Fire QB blueprint. That I can understand. I mean, you can't make any money off of that. I mean, there's lots of things.
No way.
Yeah. Also, Medrich, this was not my financial advice. If it doesn't work out well for you, don't blame it on me. It's just my thoughts. Just thoughts. So
what? Did Fire end up winning it? That would be awesome.
Yeah, I saw it at like 14,000 keys or something like that. I thought that was a pretty good deal, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever had 14,000 keys. Yeah.
Not good. I mean, cumulatively maybe, but like at one time, no way.
Yeah.
No way.
There's actually 2 Fire QB blueprints in the auction house right now. One's at 1 key with 2,300 keys. Now, that is actually a really good deal. Now, it's not a moneymaker. It's not going to make you money. But if you really want, if you're a completionist, you want to have all of them, like, epics usually go for 2 red keys. Now, this is just a little bit more than 2 red keys, but it's also never coming back. It's an anniversary event epic. Yeah. So, that's a good deal. But there's also one with 2 clocks left on it for 1,000 keys.
The blueprint?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So basically, this would be my strategy. People are going to battle it out for the one with 1 clock left. Someone's going to get it. And that person will be out of the running to battle against you for the one with 2 clocks left. So the one with 2 clocks left should probably go for a little cheaper because you'll have 1 fewer people trying to get it. Yeah. Maybe.
I like the logic.
I try. There's some expected ones in here. There's like there's some pilot QBs. There's some flight attendants. The pilots are going for 2 reds. Yeah, there's a shark for 1,500. There's a Pat Morita blueprint for 400 keys with 1 clock left.
So cheap.
Yeah.
Those things go for way too cheap though.
Wait, there are pilot blueprints with 1 clock left at 400 keys.
It's crazy. This is crazy.
Yeah.
You wait, people.
Oh, it looks like someone heard me about the sushi chef because they just bid that up. Oh, no, there's 2. There's one for 100 keys, and then there's one for 116 keys.
What?
Yeah.
And how many clocks on both of them?
2. There's an RNG QB blueprint for 115 keys. Now, it's got 3 clocks, so that price doesn't really mean anything. But still, it's in there.
It's during an event.
Yeah.
Agree,
some
Cole.
good stuff.
It feels like the pilot should be worth more. Yeah, totally agree. And it's an epic. Sunny said, all right, ladies, got to get out of here and get some shut-eye. Good luck all with the event and save me some cheap stuff in the auction house. No, Zenny, we're trying to keep you accountable now in saving your keys. Just kidding. Have a wonderful night. Happy hunting. I hope the rest of the event goes wonderfully for you. And
good night,
we'll check in with you next weekend for
just
before part 2. Maybe we can do like a trivia study night next Sunday, like a study segment.
Don't we have a guest? Don't we have a guest for next Sunday?
Not at the moment.
Oh, okay.
I know. I messaged them, and they cannot make it next Sunday.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah,
guys. There's flight attendant blueprints for 100 keys with 1 clock left.
Dang, it's cheap out there.
There's a snowman for 895. Not blueprint.
The QB. Yeah.
I don't know if I don't remember how much the last one went for. I think it was a lot more than that.
Yeah, it's a good price. I still am too cheap for that one. I love it, but I'm too cheap for it.
Me too.
Go.
In contrast, there is a Zach the Marshaller QB with 1 clock left on it, with bids on it for 650 keys.
What?
Come on, people. What are you doing?
What are you thinking? What are people doing? That is the most bizarre. Okay, are those like people who just don't check the Discord and have no idea what's going on?
I don't know, but
I can't figure that out. What?
And what's crazy is it started at 20 keys. So people have been bidding it up to get to 650 from 20 keys. It's a freaking common. Why can't
what?
It's
like
not
it
even
would
a
take
common
less
blueprint.
keys to get the resources and the blueprint
Yeah.
from vaults.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you don't have that many vaults, I don't. It's
so
hard because
by the end of the event, even if you only have your 10, you could still probably do it.
Yeah, maybe.
Then again, you wouldn't be able to progress with
system. I don't know.
You wouldn't be able to progress in the quest thing with the mystery box system. Like you couldn't, like, if it was at the very end, you wouldn't be able to finish the quest and stuff. But
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know.
Crashman said this is turning into an episode of QBC.
Yes, it is QBC.
And Fico said that she was bidding on that Pat Morita blueprint, but I don't want to forge more keys.
Oh, that's my biggest thing. That's why I don't buy expensive stuff anymore. Because, like, I would have to forge. I don't want to swipe so many, and I ain't forging anything. So,
yeah, right.
Though I did recently.
I don't know if that's a key transfer on the Zach Marshler. Be like a strange key transfer because like people are paying attention. I don't know. Weird.
It's possible, but also like not everyone is smart.
Yeah.
I mean, not anyone. I mean,
or not everybody's in the Discord. Let's just say that.
Well, but I mean, if you've been playing just for a little bit, like if this is your second event, maybe if it's your first event, you've got an excuse. If this is your second event, then like if you really just want that QB for some reason, like you can wait till the event is over and you can get it for like 50 keys.
I don't get the logic. I really don't.
Yeah.
You want to see what I spent my keys / regular money on this week?
Yeah.
And a couple weeks ago. Your special design. Is it? Oh shit.
It's the handy dandy notebook.
Oh my god, please tell me that's from Dora the Explorer or Blue's Clues or something.
It's Blue's Clues.
Blue's Clues, I knew it. Where's my giant pen? I know. Oh my god, we are old, aren't we? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm trying to get the whole thing in here, but I have to like hold it, go really slow. You guys, it's so cute. I'm obsessed. I cannot wait to take it on QB Adventures. Let's see, can I go closer? You're so finicky. Anyways, it's so cute.
The inside of it too.
Yes. Oh, nope.
Nope.
It said no. Oh my god. No, I can't.
So is it lined paper?
It's lined. It's also perforated, which I love.
Nice.
With
is it
like
nice
big
and
title
thick?
Space.
Is it good quality paper? Is it like thin, like Bible paper?
No, it's good quality paper, and like the front and the back are laminated, so it's gonna like last a long time. And the print, like it's really good quality. I'm like very impressed. Yeah. I could add some more stickers on the back because it's just like a plain back. But I'm like really impressed with
this. So
the
print's only on the front. It's not on the back too?
Yeah, it's only on the front.
Okay.
But I'm excited because then I can add like QB stickers and stuff on the back or whatever.
Yeah. So
I really like it. I'm very thrilled.
So that's in our shop. I think I have a couple designs in there if you guys are interested.
Dang it. Dang it.
Yeah.
There it is.
That's cool.
I'm going to open diary. Slow.
Nope. It doesn't like you.
It said, don't show my insides. Yeah, I really love it.
Oh, an autograph book for Coin Hunt Fest.
Oh, that's genius.
Crashman, okay, you're a genius. So guys, get your autograph books here.
Right? We can get them unlined so that they can look just like this online.
Yeah, we can get unlined ones. I can also make custom ones if anyone wants a custom autograph book with their custom QB on it. I can do whatever you want.
That would be so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Now, the custom ones will be a little bit more expensive than the ones that are already on the shop.
But just anything custom.
Yeah, just a little. But yeah, I mean, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Man, I almost feel like I owe Crash some royalties for that.
I think, Crash Man, I will buy you an autograph book just for that idea. So send us your custom QB and I will pay Korkio to get your autograph book done because I love that idea. And I think it's perfect.
Yeah. And
you just have to come to Coin Hunt Fest and get it from me there.
Right? Yeah. I mean, and I would totally give you a royalty out of that, except I literally, like, the margins, there's no margin. Like,
they're pennies.
The cost is so expensive from the drop shipper that I just raised it enough to make it a round number. I
was going to say, it's like hitting system vaults.
Yeah.
With that number.
I honestly, like, that had been an option in there. Not for long, but it had been an option, and I was like, we're all techies. No one's going to want a notebook. And then Mama was like, hey, can I get a notebook? I was like, okay, sure.
A little analog lifestyle for me.
Yeah. I mean, I get it because, like, I'd rather do math with pencil and paper. Like, as an accountant, I like taking notes, but I usually get, like, the throwaway notepads that are, like, the same size, but, like, I write down so much by hand and just throw it away afterwards. I wouldn't want to get something nice for it.
Yeah.
And I tend to not write things down unless it's, like, just throwaways. Like, permanent stuff I put on the internet because I can't
lose it.
Other stuff.
Yeah.
So, dude, Bitcoin roller is not even 10%. Is not a 10% markup. There's not even that.
2% of 10%.
No, I mean, you're talking about 10% of 2%. Like, there's like, I mean, it's maybe a 1% markup. I don't even know. I literally just rounded it up to the next round number. So.
Pulse's whale.
Yeah. So that's awesome.
I'm excited for these. Yay! Yeah.
Also, I want to, speaking of our shop, I really want to remind everyone, we still have the Terry Fox Foundation shirt. And I'm kind of disappointed in y'all. I am not disappointed in Shu. And I'm not disappointed in Kevo. Kevo ordered the shirt because it's his design. Like, he helped design it. And Shu didn't even care about the shirt and just wanted to donate. But, like, you guys asked for a Terry Fox, like, collab. And, all about it.
Definitely did.
And then no one wanted the Terry Fox collab when we made it happen. So, I'm telling you, literally all of the proceeds, not the proceeds, because the drop shipper takes their cost, but, like, all of the profit from those shirts just goes to the Terry Fox Foundation. Like, I'm not touching any of it. It's a cute shirt, you know, and it's a motivational shirt, and you can get it in all these different styles and shit. So, like, I mean, come on,
guys,
come on,
do it.
So
do it,
yeah.
Do it.
Anyway, that's the thing.
Our humble Terry Fox shill.
Yeah.
For the Terry Fox Foundation. Okay, shall we?
Yeah, it's getting late.
Move on to search term of the week.
Yeah,
we said we were going to keep it short, and
it's not short.
Do that at all.
No,
not even a little bit.
No. I mean, we went longer than we sometimes do with some guests because, I mean, it's over 3 hours at this point. This is what happens when we talk.
Last weekend, we did this plus like an extra 4 hours on top of it.
Yeah, I think I went to bed at 4 a.m. and my throat was sore because I spent the whole time talking.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
But sorry, not sorry.
I didn't have to wake up the next morning. Well, I had to wake up, just not at a specific time.
Right.
Okay.
Oh my God, wait, sorry, before we get into search terms, really quick, really funny story because that just reminded me of this. One of the servers at our restaurant was talking to our tables about a dish that we have on our menu, and he meant to say deconstructed, and he said decomposed. And I nearly lost my shit.
Those are very different words.
So different, my man. So different. And he's like, yeah, they're like decomposed. I mean, and then he couldn't figure out what the word was, and I was like, oh my god, get there, you need to get there. And he finally said deconstruction. It cracked me up.
Wait, what is actually deconstructed?
It's our I think he was talking, he's probably talking about our meatball hero sandwich, because it's kind of like a you kind of like build it yourself kind of thing.
The corpse of a meatball sandwich on the plate.
It was so good.
That's
I'm
gross.
like, bro, you're about to decompose. Get up. What are you doing? Crashman says, sounds delicious. Halloween dish.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Decomposing meatballs.
Okay, anyways. Dear God, I hope that doesn't skew our search terms next week.
Well, all the talk about search terms last week and them saying that they were gonna like put Korkio in it, that didn't happen. Yeah. It didn't show up. I even searched it and it didn't show up. Like I don't know. Multiple of us searched it while we were streaming and it still didn't show up on the list.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't fucking know how YouTube works, but YouTube, I think, is quite accurate this week. Literally, like, this just, I know exactly where this comes from. This just makes perfect sense. So, our search term of the week is wombat poop. And I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. So, a bunch of y'all must have heard everyone talking about how wombats poop cubes because they poop cubes and really, really wanted to see it. And so you did. So you saw it. I mean, yeah. Honestly, nothing else on the search term list was as good as that.
Dang.
So
I'm not going to lie, low-key, earlier in the stream, I YouTube searched butter colored just because I wanted it to pop up.
Maybe it'll show up on the list next time.
Yeah. I'm kind of bummed it didn't show up that time. If anybody wants to know what pops up when you search butter colored, it's BTS butter lyrics, color coded lyrics. It's some BTS song. And so now I need to listen to it because I'm like, that has all of the words. Help. I hope it's as funny as butter colored, or maybe I just am the only weird one that likes saying that.
I mean, butter color is like the only yellow color I actually like. It's a very
nice yellow.
Soft, calm yellow, and looks yummy.
Yeah, it's a good toasties color.
Yeah. Oh my god, the color of hot buttered toast. That's such a golden glisten. It's like, oh.
Right?
I love
making
freshly
me hungry.
Hot buttered rye toast. That might be weird, but I fucking love heavily buttered rye toast.
Yeah, I can get down with that. Although, again, everybody else prefers sourdough.
No, yeah.
We can have the bread wars.
I mean, I get it. Sourdough is better to y'all, but my taste buds just don't like it.
The people's favorite.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crashman says, wow, wombat poop cubes are totally legit. There's a video on PBS.
There you go. There you go.
Bye, Cole. You're amazing too. Happy hunting. Sweet dreams.
All right.
Yeah, we'll probably call it a wrap too.
Yeah. Now we've got something for y'all to listen to for your walking quest during the event. I still don't have anything to listen to, so y'all better make something in audio form so I can listen to it. I mean, I have our playlist and I will listen to that, but I listen to people talk. I listen to talk radio in my car, so this is just a natural thing. I listen to people talk.
Right.
So
I know. You can really feel it when IT guy doesn't put out his podcast on the weekend. I'm like, what? I have to wait a whole another week.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. We love you, but fine.
Yeah. Oh well. Okay.
All good.
Okay,
everybody.
For everyone that thinks we go too long, yes, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Enjoy it.
We're averaging. Yeah,
I mean,
sorry.
At least you've got something to listen to.
Right? You can break it up if you need to.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then quick reminder for the contest, the QB Air Streams contest.
Subscribe.
Follow. Say like.
Like. I mean, I don't care if they like. I just want them to subscribe to shit. Not just us,
True.
everyone. With multiple accounts.
Yes.
It benefits you.
But not in Coin Hunt World. Please don't have multiple accounts.
No. Just on YouTube
We're not trying to get you banned.
and like Spotify things and
Twitch. Yeah, that stuff.
And
go
honestly,
follow all the content creators. If you need to find them, they're in community content.
They're also on the wiki.
Yes.
And if you have an Amazon Prime membership and there is a Twitch streamer that you really like, you can get a paid subscription to them, like one paid subscription a month. And if you just go and do that, like it costs you nothing because you get a free one every month. Mm-hmm. And that content creator gets $5.
Yep.
So do it. If you're not doing it, someone's not getting $5 when they could. Now, if you've done it in the past, also you have to redo it every month. So you can spread the love around. If there's multiple people on Twitch that you want to support, subscribe to this person one month, then give your free subscription to the next person, then spread it around. I'm not on Twitch. I don't benefit from this, but everyone else does. So
Brainstorm, Logic Troll, Toasties, Crashman, KSG, Beardy, everybody is on stream. I'm sorry, on Twitch.
Yeah.
Woof.
Which is specifically why we decided to go with YouTube, because like everyone was doing Twitch and other things, and we were like, hey, no one does live on YouTube. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And our subscribes are free, so all it takes is one simple click. Yeah. Just one and done.
And if you don't want notifications, you can turn them off, but also that's weird because don't you want to see us?
Yeah. I also think you have to turn the notifications on. So if you subscribe, it doesn't mean you get notified, I don't think.
Yeah.
So you're safe there.
It's an extra step to get the notification, so you don't even have to worry about turning it off.
Exactly.
But just don't. Why would you turn it off? Turn it on.
Right. Yeah. Let's get these contest boxes, y'all.
Yes, lots of them, please. Yeah, maybe there will be lots of fire crystals and dragon scales dropping in those contest boxes to make things cheaper, so y'all can actually print the things you want to print without like spending all your keys.
Right? Please draw blood for me.
Right. All right, guys.
Don't forget your mystery boxes.
Yes, and good luck on the event.
Yeah. Happy hunting, everybody.
Happy hunting.